They can't stop us from go round, round. They can't stop us from go round. They gon' try to take us down. They gon' try to take us down. They can't stop us from go round. They can't stop us from go round. They gon' try to take us down. They gon' try to take us down. She stay cutting like the gassy, cool her off like the AC. No, you really can't replace me, baby. You gon' have to face me. I want you right now. I need you right now. I was gripping like the Uzi, fuck a good in the jacuzzi. I've been trying to make a movie, taking off for the Louis. They want you right now. They need you right now. You best not play with me. Really, this ain't the day for me. If I'm down to my last, would you pay for me? If they shoot, would you jump in the way for me? This is how I think after they pay for me. I was there with you, made it clear with you. Through the window, the pain in the mirror too. Now I start off the day with a beer too. How I made it through that was a miracle. Really though, she you vixen like my videos. Ain't gotta tell me like did he know? Gave me more care than my fitty though. She take my pride just to give it back. I don't know how I'ma live with that, but I give her my all when I'm giving that. Feeling like I brought the city back. Got gas, no propane, on fire for the whole day. Told mama that was role play. Hit me back with the okay, but I fuck it up low. Thor couldn't fucking hold me. I want you right now. Thor couldn't fucking hold me. I need you right now. They can't stop us from go round. They can't stop us from go round. They gon' try to take us down. They gon' try to take us down. They can't stop us from go round. They can't stop us from go round. They gon' try to take us down. They gon' try to take us down. They can't stop us from go round. They can't stop us from go round.
I gotta remind me of that green light right there, man. I'm about to go in again, man. We are back, man. We are back. What it do, everybody? What's on your plate? Podcast episode 15. We are here. We are in the building. Like I said, it's sawed off. I got a couple day ones from day one with me.
15?
From right to left. Introduce yourself to the people, gang.
You already know it's your boy Wong Easy in the building.
Visa.
That's it.
Yeah, it's the boy Tango Ray. You already know. Tango and Cash. We got that cash on deck. It's What's on Your Plate, episode 15.
Back to it.
Like I said, we back in the building, man. We got a lot of stuff on our plate, and we are ready to feast. We are starting late, but we are ready to talk about some shit. So we're going to have our man Ray lead the way one time.
All right. So fresh off the plate, you know what I'm saying, coming out the microwave, we got some new shit that's going on. First thing we want to talk about some hot pockets going on. You feel me? I guess the first thing we could lead into is the y'all seen the Soul Train Awards last night?
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I did not see that shit.
I seen a little
Clue me in.
Pam and Gina was hosting. They was funny. They was doing their thing.
Yeah, they did their thing. I love that type of comedy, though.
Yeah, it was comedy. That good. And they was snapping on each other type shit.
Yeah, bro. It was a nice little parlay of jokes and
facts.
Was,
so you watched it.
I caught
you caught highlights like after
Ashanti
I caught it while it was happening, a couple pieces.
Then
Ashanti
was being honest.
Oh, Ashanti. Oh man,
yes.
I love her.
Everybody got to get big up.
She was looking nice and thick.
I'm sorry.
Nice and thick.
I big up Ashanti, but I ain't gonna front, dog.
Ashanti
She got one problem that I cannot.
Don't talk about the sideburns.
No, I love the sideburns. All that shit is nice.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's the only bad thing she had in her life. Everything else is amazing.
She has what has been coined the term or watch it told
Watch it to it.
You see me?
It sounds
Yeah,
hilarious.
break it down.
Explain it to us, please.
It is where you have a foot where if I see my boy trying to get at your ass, I have to say at least one time to him, yo, watch it toward there. You see me?
Her
It
feet?
is-
Talking about
yes.
her feet.
Yes. You
The
have to
10
watch them
toes.
towards them.
Who said something about the toes?
I'm saying this
She's
is
a
an
millionaire. She could get her toes fixed within a day. She might have had bad
I
toes
don't
because she
think she
performed.
got bad
But
toes.
if you breed that up, your daughter gonna have bad toes.
You said she got bad toes?
She got
Whoever
one
said she
long
Who
got-
said
ass
that?
toe
That's
in
what I
front.
want to know. Who?
I'm
Nelly?
just saying I seen it
You
with my own eyes. So
When? Recently, or are you talking
just
about
saying.
throwback?
listen,
Well, I'm
no,
sure
no.
most people, when they're looking at Ashanti, they don't notice that little toe down
Nigga,
there.
not if you a feet, nigga.
Wait, what little?
Bro,
what
like
little toe?
Drea,
What you talking
y'all
about?
remember,
some toe.
y'all
I don't know
remember
what you're talking
Badass Drea?
Oh nah, Drea shit is
Drea
fucked up.
was bad, dog. That's
Who
a
you
bad
talking
bitch.
about? Drea who?
Drea from like whatever the fuck that shit was.
No, I don't know. What-
Housewives of
Oh,
some shit,
yeah,
whatever the
yeah,
case
yeah,
was.
What's on
yeah.
her
Light
feet?
skin shorty.
Bro, she got some ugly ass toes,
Oh,
dog.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like, I mean, I'm just a toe dude. Everybody ain't or don't care about that
Yeah,
shit.
we know what you do to
But
toes.
Dude,
we know.
like people like me, people who are in my bubble or realm of shit,
Toes.
I just have to alert you to the fact that you have to watch the tour that.
Let's
You see me?
Bruh, she
All
make
right.
money, bruh. She's a millionaire. She could
does
fix
that
her
have to do
toes
with
within
anything?
a week, bruh. If her
What
toes
does
are
that-
fucked up.
okay.
So that depends. Does she want her toes right or not?
I don't care
That's up
about
to her.
what she
I don't
wants.
think she keeps all of this like
Bro,
A1 just for that shit to be a fucking one. I don't think so.
so you are obviously not a feet dude.
I like
So is
I like
it,
feet.
is
No,
it
you
that
don't,
obvious?
though. No,
is
you
it that
don't.
obvious though?
It's that obvious to me because I'm a feet dude.
I mean, I care about the feet
Everybody
too.
say they
but-
a feet dude.
No, I'm saying you can't have up
But
here
they're
be a
not.
9 and then down here be a 3. I don't
No,
think somebody
that-
takes care of
because
all of
Sometimes
this.
to
they
be
think
properly.
niggas overlook it. A lot of times they think niggas
It
ain't
should
look
probably
at their
be
feet and
manicured
whatnot,
and done up, but
No,
it's
They,
bro.
once the
longer,
ass
you
is
saying.
fat, the titties is popping, niggas ain't looking at the
So
feet.
it's nice and pedicure and manicure,
But
but,
this
she
nigga
got
looking at
one
the
longer
feet.
toe. He said.
Listen.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what he said. That's what you saying? She got ugly like feet because one toe is longer than the other.
Facts.
Oh,
Yeah, this is something.
Right.
This is
No, I thought you
like
said
it's-
she just had
Like
chicken
some
fucked
shit
up
like
feet.
this.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you
like-
said she didn't take care of her feet.
no, bro.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's
You
not
can
everybody
you can
cares
take care
about
of
it.
you can
That
take
ain't
care
her
of-
This is
fault,
just a genetic.
bruh.
That's not her
Listen.
fault. It's a genetic thing.
Yeah, you can
just
take
like
care- you can take
just
care
like
of-
having
She got
one
one
leg.
long-
If you was
one
born
long
with one
toe.
leg, it's not your fault. But I don't want a one leg bitch.
So she ain't bad because she got the one extra
I'm just
toe?
saying you can be the
long
baddest bitch
toe?
on earth, but if you only have one leg, I am going to opt out
I
of
gotta
dealing
see.
with
I
you.
gotta see what you're
It's not a
talking
bad
Yeah.
thing. It's not a bad thing on their part, and there are people who can deal with that. I am
I'm
not
gonna
one of
have
them.
to- I'm gonna have to
Like,
peep that on
like
the
no,
peep side.
no, like respectfully, I can't be with a blind girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. Not like, you know what I'm saying? There are people who can, but I cannot. You know what I'm saying? So that is a handicap as well.
So yeah,
To me,
that
I
was
paper
the
towels.
Soul Train Awards.
I
Also,
got paper
Maxwell
towels.
got honored for.
Yeah.
He got honored for
Yeah.
great honor or whatever.
You
Maxwell
let
first
it
I
thing.
fuck with
Dry
Maxwell.
up.
Shout out
You
that
know,
boy Maxwell.
He performed too. He did his little thing. He was alright. He did his thing.
Did he?
Move that
I don't know. I
cup.
didn't get to
Looks
see
weird.
that shit. Did he?
Move that cup. It
Did he
looks
get
weird.
this? Did he get to sing my song, dog? The
He did
goddamn-
all the joints. He did all the joints.
Up
All
here,
the
we
girls
gonna
was
kick-
loving
we
him.
gonna
You already
kick
know.
that. Up here, you
That was
gonna
at
kick
Apollo
Mm.
in New York, Harlem.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
It
true.
was lit. It was lit. It was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
But then, moving on to other news, we talking about.
Mhm.
We know how Dolph. You know, she's been lit since he been passed.
Memphis been on fire. Yeah.
Memphis been on fire.
I ain't gonna front, bro. That's
So-
as far as it go right now, nigga.
That's the way I would want to go out. I can't lie.
All
bruh.
I'm saying
Niggas,
is,
niggas is
that's the
riding.
latest
everybody
way a
say
nigga
they
went out,
sliding
bruh.
for
They
they
actually
mans.
going crazy.
Everybody say they
really
slide for they
sliding.
mans.
They are.
Ain't nobody slid harder
Anybody
than
who
Dolph.
think or look like they have something to do with it, they
Yeah,
just
them boys
slide it
slide
on
for
them.
that
You
nigga.
better slide for me.
So
y'all.
on
Y'all always
Thanksgiving,
better
they
They
said
stepping.
on Thanksgiving
Night
Day,
and
Y'all
day.
probably gonna
few
take
niggas-
those-
Let him sit.
on Thanksgiving Day, one dude got murked. A few people got shot up. The next day, another couple people got shot up. All the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, mad murders got shot up over there in Memphis. They said one Valero, which you got to talk about that too. They was talking about the Valero, how Valero gas stations in every hood always have a shootout.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
But
And I'm
you
like,
go-
yo, that is a fact.
Boy, your ass going there looking
But
for
this
some
was in
boiled
Memphis,
peanuts.
right? So they had a shootout there at the Valero. Cops cleaning shit up, do the whole scene. They said like an hour later they had to get called back for a whole nother shootout at the same Valero. For that Memphis shit, that like the streets is wilding out there because of this Young Dolph.
And the store owners can't do shit but watch. Damn, these gangsta ass motherfuckers done pulled up. I can't tell them to leave. This is your parking lot till the police show up. I'm minding my own business. Buy what you want to buy.
Any other artists like Dolph? Because look how Von died, right? Yeah. But you didn't hear about nobody getting their ass wet. Right. Look how Pop Smoke died.
Bodies dropping.
You didn't hear about nobody really getting wet.
I ain't gonna front. Them two niggas are the only two niggas. Hold on. No, those are the only two niggas that it makes sense. That it don't make no sense because where it makes sense because now they died at well out of their city. Like Pop Smoke died thousands of miles from where he's from, so they can't slide for, but they can't slide for him over there.
Yeah, they can't.
You know what I'm saying? And like they can't slide for King Von in Atlanta. Chicago niggas get, bro. These niggas
Why not?
But there's BD.
When they gonna drive from fucking? They gonna drive from Chicago to Atlanta?
Hell yeah, if you got that money and all that.
Niggas was about to drive there.
Nah,
but they got like felonies.
The type of niggas that slide
they got felonies. They ain't
are
even
niggas who don't have nothing to do in life. These are not niggas with gas money, plane tickets, shit like that, bro. You talking about niggas, bro? We're not talking about niggas
money
with
niggas. Chinks drugs and all them niggas got bread. So them niggas have bread.
So they would have to be. Their money would be tied.
Niggas should have
but their
money
money would be tied. Their money would be tied to the niggas who slide
Shout out
out
to
and doing all that shit like that.
A lot of niggas
all that money can get tracked.
They talk all that gang shit and stuff sliding.
What you need, bro?
Listen,
I need something.
all that money can be tracked. All that money can be tracked. The only way you're gonna be able to do it is in your city. If you want, my bad. If you really want something to happen, bro, like it's gonna have to be in your area, bro. It can't be. It's rarely gonna be niggas coming from out of town to go do some shit, bro. This ain't the movie.
Yeah.
You think it's not the movie?
I'm trying to love that shit.
So let me tell you something. You think if you don't move blood create another state and a man kill it, you think that we're not have to go over there.
What I'm saying is,
that's what I'm saying,
what I'm saying is different. When you're talking about,
like, you gotta have to go see what's good out there. Like, yo, we gonna have to go slide and see what's good. Who did this? Anybody know something?
That makes sense with official niggas, right? But he's talking about unofficial niggas.
No, these are official
niggas. Felonies that ain't gonna be trying to leave their city.
I'm talking about the niggas who would be doing all this stepping and shit.
He said big rap names.
Bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The niggas who gonna be doing all this stepping, you think the niggas who rapping for King Von and doing all that shit that's in Chicago, you think these niggas are like niggas with gas money? And
has that ever happened in life though?
Bro, no, bro. These niggas are not organized. They're not finna
be niggas ain't gonna talk about it.
Gave them a lot of money,
bro. That money.
No, has it ever happened in life with a popular rapper that died in another city and people rode for him into that city? Has it ever happened in life so far?
No, not that we've ever heard of.
They're always going to do it in the city. They're never going to travel across. I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Maybe a professional hitman, you know what I'm saying? Professional hit. Some
died.
real official
if Dolph
niggas.
would have died in Texas,
regular
bro,
niggas,
we would have never heard about none of this shit.
Now, mind you, they got BDs everywhere too.
Nigga.
Right?
That's true, but nigga, you talking about that nigga got killed in his hood, in his area.
You're right, so that's what happened.
Like Bloods, they got Bloods everywhere,
nigga. Every year, right?
You call your crew out
the
there.
Nigga that killed the man is from Louisiana.
Somebody know he got to get touched.
Right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't think there's some BD that's in Louisiana, some set is gonna be like, yo,
bro, them sets are so separated and they so like money driven.
But what I'm saying is,
unless they getting paid, I don't see money.
Nigga, all right, bro.
That's why I never was.
So how come it's all right? That's like saying if we're gonna play a football game and we're gonna go, we're Louisiana State, we're gonna go to Arizona.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? We're gonna play harder there than we do here. Nigga, when you home team, that's when you play hard. You play harder when you home. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, you got the heart of the city behind you. You got everybody behind you. You got the most resources. You can hide out. You know where to.
You got family there.
What the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck is a Chicago nigga gonna do in goddamn Georgia?
Shit.
But get his ass killed. He don't know about how that shit go over there. It's a different fucking jungle.
Every jungle is different. It's vice versa.
It's a different jungle, nigga. Like, yo, ain't no most gangster nigga in the world.
All I know is that
every niggas only riding because it happened in his
in his city.
So how we know because Memphis already
because it's never happened any other way.
Memphis already a Bucktown.
Biggie died in California, bro. Nobody rode for that man.
But how we know that just bodies just happen on a random like it always happens? Because nigga, we always get people getting shoot ups. Nigga, in Chicago over a random weekend in Chicago, 16 people got shot and killed.
But
so
bro, it is absolutely pronounced. We know why the murders is happening in Memphis right now. Ain't no fucking guessing game, nigga.
Not really. It's just shootouts and niggas getting shot.
Not just randomly the day after at the nigga vigil, at the funeral, bro. That's all Dolph related, nigga. Like every one of these shootouts is Dolph related, and it's like it's blatant. You dig what I'm saying?
Listen, this nigga Yo Gotti telling niggas to pick sides because you have Big 30, right? Big 30, he signed the Endless and Bread Gang.
Come on, CTG.
Which is which is Moneybagg Yo. So he's not necessarily directly signed to CMG, and he's in Memphis. Now I don't think he's ducking no smoke, but he doesn't have beef with Dolph, so he said R.I.P. Dolph. This nigga, a lot of people didn't say R.I.P. Dolph. Like this nigga fucking, what's his name, bro? What we talking? What's this nigga name? Moneybagg Yo. The man did not say R.I.P. Dolph, but Dolph put the man on, bro. When he came out with his first mixtape, his Dolph got on the first record and got in the first shit to make the man get his foot in the door.
To get a little buzz.
And people seen him.
Right.
This nigga did not say R.I.P. Dolph. So Big 30,
because he's so tight with Moneybagg Yo.
So Big 30 signed to him.
With Yo Gotti, I mean.
Yeah, Big 30 signed to him, and Big 30 was like, listen here, I am not CMG. I am that we affiliated with them boys. I am so-and-so, so-and-so. Now, a lot of people from that's actually CMG came out right away with shit. ESTG was like, listen, man, I'm CMG. I love Yo Gotti. Straight up. I'm CMG.
Yeah.
Then you had another nigga, one of them nigga named Migo or some shit.
I mean, it's natural for them boys to pick sides at this point, though.
So Yo Gotti came out and said, yo, man, y'all niggas pick sides. Straight up.
He said that officially?
Officially. Pick sides.
That is retarded. He's a businessman out of all
no,
of
really,
them,
we're talking about real street biz.
Ain't no sides to pick if Dolph is gone. Like, what is he talking about?
What he's saying, so he can know who to ride. He can know who to trust at this point. Because there's a lot of niggas trying to do a lot of shit.
Niggas is riding right now, so you gotta know: are you on my side? Are you loyal?
Yeah, but think about it. If you don't know if they're loyal,
you might get my
they could just lie to you.
ops.
Dolph is dead. They could just be like, oh no, this and that, right?
You know why it looks weird for Big 30?
You can get my location to the ops.
Endless is actually linked with Gucci Man. And that's another one of the man ops. That's 2 ops already.
See?
So he might have to move himself out of that equation, bro. Right. He might have to. Keep it 1,000.
Well, either way,
he might have to.
You live in that lifestyle, then you ain't gonna be able to trust nobody. You know what I'm saying?
His homie, his best friend signed to Gucci.
Right.
You feel me, bro?
Right.
I wonder what would be happening if Shiesty was outside right now. So they probably had to lock Shiesty up before this shit went down right now. I think that nigga Shiesty would.
Shiesty probably would have been. I don't want to say it, but
so think about
that
trials
nigga
and all that
Shiesty,
shit.
bro. That nigga probably would have been out here
dying like a motherfucker.
He probably would have shot them other boys immediately.
So talking about trials and shit, we got a few people in court right now going on. So first one, I guess we could talk about is the man from Power, Justin Smollett.
Juicy Smouye.
That's not Power.
He's starting trial for his fake.
Nah, he was on Empire, not Power.
Empire, pause.
Yeah, try my nigga 50 like that.
Nah, not 50 shit. Nah, that Power Empire shit. So he on trial. He about to start trial for that fake robbery, that fake hate crime shit. He did a fake hate crime.
He's talking about trial again. Because didn't he go into trial and like?
They brought him in first, then they dropped charges, then the prosecutor picked the charges up, and they have a bunch, like 6 charges against him right now. So they finally started trial right now with that shit.
He needs to go to jail, bro.
Not really, nigga. They say gonna give him a probation. He did a fake
nigga.
crime. Yeah, he did
some bullshit.
Nah,
he tried to.
He said it was a.
What he need to do? He don't need to go to jail. What he need to do is get his ass whooped.
Like he tried to start an uproar in like
he need
society.
One black
That's
dude.
like
he need to get open hand slapped in front of the black community by Ving Rhames.
One at a time.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna sentence this nigga. If my punishment, I'm gonna sentence this nigga to 1 open hand slap by Ving Rhames, and then the black community will take your ass back. That's it. It has to be open hand in front of everybody. It could be YouTube, whatever.
It can't be Ving Rhames.
It gotta be Ving Rhames.
Nah, but he did Holiday Hard.
Well, you trying to say that it could potentially be him trying to create a mass hysteria or something like that?
That's what I'm
saying. They could put like charges against him.
Like, what are you doing?
He was trying to say that. He was trying to say that he sent
one at a time, brother.
He was trying to say he sent letters to the company about some gay or some kind of gay discriminations, and they kept avoiding him and kept ignoring him and like ignoring him. So
no, I thought he just wanted more scenes.
No, it was something that he wrote a letter to the company that they were just ignoring him about gay discriminations. Basically.
That's probably what it came from. They weren't giving him enough scenes, so maybe he wrote a letter.
Some kind of gay discrimination because of that. That's why he made that whole hate crime type of thing.
I ain't gonna front. If that's his story right now, that nigga smart as hell because that shit might work because of the new climate. But at the time,
But
that's
the
not
it was
what
the
he's
same
doing.
climate back then. That's what he was
would've got the
doing.
cancel
Right
culture
about
all
now,
over.
you can say any fucking thing. And
Anything
get
that
the fuck
includes
off
gay,
some type of
you're
shit.
good money. You're
Yeah,
good.
bro.
You got a fucking
God.
automatic free
So,
pass.
so
right
thinking
now.
about people, you say he only deserves a smack or whatever.
No.
How
I'm saying
about
no,
this lady-
not the smack. He deserves either one open hand smack from Ving Rhames
Right.
or one gut punch from that nigga goddamn Mike
I think,
Tyson.
like,
Okay.
LeBron gotta
So
stop.
now I gotta ask you another
Well,
question.
first, he's gonna die for Mike
I got-
Tyson.
I gotta ask you another one.
You don't gotta go
Fuck.
full power on that. Nigga.
So the
Fuck
next
outta here,
person, I
nigga.
gotta ask you another question
50% power.
because the next person who's starting trial, I wonder what you think this person would get. So the next person start trial, I don't know if y'all are familiar with the lady named what's her name, Ghislaine Maxwell. She was with Epstein.
Get
She
to
was
the
Epstein's
Maxwell.
Oh yeah,
girlfriend.
you gotta lock
in the-
that bitch
in the-
under the jail.
Yeah, she got
in the drug in the child kid ring.
She needs to go to jail.
She need to go. She need to get his time.
So Epstein,
but for a long
remember
time.
Epstein went to jail. Then he supposedly got
yeah,
committed suicide.
she need to get his time
And she was found in a hideaway mansion.
and her time.
And they crowd her wrapped up. Apparently, she been in a
They gotta lock her up and watch her.
no.
ass.
Apparently, for the last 17 months, they said
But they
she's
might
been.
beat her though. Somebody that beat her.
Listen, nigga. For the last 17 months, they said she's been in a Brooklyn, New York jail, cold, no power, all types of shit.
Cap.
And at the trial, no, they showed the Brooklyn jail, and like all type of people protesting, been protesting because the jails are so bad. Which the jails are
So
real
she's
bad. in
getting
New
what
York.
she's supposed to get.
So yeah, she is going through it. She been because we already know the jails in New York is real, right? Because all them joints, the Tombs. I think she's in the Tombs is what we call it, and she's in the Brooklyn joint,
They're not even
and
playing.
it's real, yeah. So apparently she been in there for like 17 months going through it, and she about to start trial.
What?
She supposed to get hit for everything that nigga Epstein was supposed to.
She's supposed to get that nigga time and her
She
time.
groomed the girls. She
Period.
found the girls, groomed them, and gave them to Epstein so he can give to all these celebrities
And
and
that
give
was
these
jits.
kids to, yeah.
Come on, she gotta go to jail, bro.
So she's about to catch it.
Got to go to jail,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
You
crazy.
gotta go to jail. There's not. If you're on the jury,
They say they watching her
I don't know.
for
She got 17
suicide
months of
watch
that
I ain't
shit.
too.
gonna front.
If
You
you're
know what I
on the jury-
They
sentenced
might
her
get
to?
her out.
I
And she got
sentenced
a lot of
her.
information.
Death.
Information that Epstein got. She got a lot of info on
I
celebrities.
sentenced her to take elephant cocky in her body. That's what I sentenced
you
her.
have to go to jail. 'Cause you
Listen,
said-
no, I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm saying. Now that you've been found guilty,
Nigga fucking stupid.
your punishment for your crime
Nigga
is
said elephant.
you have to let an African elephant fuck you in your body hole. You understand what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
gone
Yeah,
too
that's
far.
too much for me.
All the
bro.
way in. So and make it come out the top of
Nah,
her head.
All right.
It gotta go
So
in
we going
and
in,
then
we
come
going
out
into
the
a
top.
cartoon now.
She have for dead.
Yeah.
We're turning into a
She doesn't
goddamn
need for
cartoon
that.
in
She-
front of
she
the
need-
goddamn.
No, but in that manner
She
though.
be for dead.
You didn't see it.
That's some Freddy Krueger
some
shit.
brazen bull type shit.
I'm just saying that's the
So
sentence
she
and I'm
about,
giving out
hopefully
right
she
now.
gonna get some shit. If she
Yeah, that's
survives,
a
because everybody
piece of
says she
hate
gonna
shit, dog.
suicide too. She gonna tragically suicide somehow because she knows a lot of things about a lot
It's
of.
not gonna be a tragic suicide. Somebody gonna slide. up
She
in
knows a
there and
lot of
stab up
celebrities,
people's
and she
slide.
apparently hooked up a lot of celebrities with these children, to do their
She
thing
might get
down.
out because if she's in there
Like
17
that
months
white Prince
holding
dude.
it down,
Little Prince dude.
they might be like, "Hey,
Some
hey, she been
royalty,
holding
she
it down."
showed
So
up
hey,
some royalty
If she
weddings.
walking, she talking.
She's a major socialite back in the day. She
Oh,
knows
she's
a
gonna
lot of
get
people,
killed,
presidents,
dog.
a lot of people.
She's gonna get killed.
That's what
She's
people
gonna
saying. She
walk
might
out. She gonna get
accidentally
killed or she
get.
gonna walk out.
She gonna accidentally suicide herself,
Listen, she
but
gonna
somebody
get
gonna
killed or
murk that.
walk out. Kill or walk out of there.
She gonna get
Somebody gonna
murked.
come in there and tell her, I said, listen, you know,
how long
She
was it
can't
before
walk out. Everybody
they killed
knows.
Epstein? How long was it? Epstein.
Epstein died supposedly like
Nigga
yeah,
was
a
in
couple weeks.
months.
He
Nigga
was
in
in
a couple,
custody.
yeah, maybe like 2
So
months.
if they letting her live for 17 months, they probably gonna let her slide. But
She
who
don't
would
know
let you?
shit.
Who would let you live that long?
She said something about they flash a flashlight on her every 15 minutes. She's on suicide watch, so they can't. She never gets to sleep.
Yeah,
and blah
bitch.
blah blah.
Yeah,
She's going
thought you
through
was gonna be
hell.
that's
selling
what
little
you get.
bitches.
That's what you
Yeah,
get.
and they're like, people are only gonna look at it and say, "Oh, good for you. That's
her-
what you get."
That's her hell.
That's what they were saying. They're like, people are only gonna say,
That's
"Okay,
her- that's her-
and
listen, that's her fucking hell right there.
like you complaining.
Like how you think them kids was feeling when they didn't want to go mess with no grown man?
I don't know.
But
We
she
know how the
groomed
system
them.
is
Fuck
fucked
outta
up.
here,
So
lady.
hey,
She kind of pimped them. She
That's
groomed
how
them.
she get.
As they get them, they groom. They talk
How
them
old is
into
she?
it.
How old is she?
They
How
influence
old
these
is
little
she?
kids.
How old is she?
Who knows? 50, 60 years
So
old.
right now they need to
Middle-aged
bring
white
somebody
girl.
in there that's about 100 something. They be like, yeah, let me get that pussy, lady. Some old ass wrinkle, like couple old niggas too. Like 7 old niggas be like, yeah, what's up? I can. And then figure out a way to juice them up so they can fuck.
That might be a good.
And then send their ass in there on their
That
ass
might
like,
be a
oh,
good.
Like this, what you got going on? This is the equivalent. You send a girl supposed to be there with
But we
a
don't
man,
want to. But
you
we
thought
don't
it was
want to.
Okay, we got some 130-year-old niggas in here right now for you, bitch.
But she influencing.
But we
little
don't want to.
kids,
We don't want to
man.
sentence her to the same type of thing that makes us seem like we are like her. So
Yeah, so
we
she
would
need
have
to
to
get
go
shot.
back.
What are you
No.
talking about? You just talked about an elephant.
Can we charge an
Yeah,
elephant with rape?
Okay,
thank
can
you.
kill that motherfucker.
No, but we can't charge
We
him
would
with
kill
rape.
him.
We can't charge.
We can't charge him with
If
rape.
an
We would kill the elephant.
Listen, if an elephant arbitrarily decided to fuck you, guess what?
It dies.
Me and
The
it's gonna die by what?
The
By
elephant,
who?
The elephant raped
By
you.
who?
It dies.
Me, you, none of us in here can do nothing to
You
do
gonna
that.
shoot that
to the
bitch.
elephant. You can
We
shoot that
shooting
shit.
that bitch.
What we got? 9s? What you think that's gonna drop an elephant?
You
Shoot it in the
whole-
eye.
You let the whole cliff in the head, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
If you
Right
shoot
now,
that shit
there ain't no
through his-
223s
through
in
his
this house.
through his mouth
In the head?
dying.
Headshots.
By the time you done tried to find it, it done flipped your car, it done killed you, trampled you, did that, and fuck this nigga
Well, that ain't
already.
tra- it
They
ain't
got
trampled.
elephants.
Nah,
So-
no, they
Listen,
fucked you.
It done
nigga.
already
They
fucked. Listen, it done did all that while it was fucking this nigga.
Hold on. I
So
don't
y'all
know.
niggas
This
did nothing.
nigga, rap. You brought up the elephant.
Bro, the
The elephant's
elephant-
fucking
listen,
you,
bro,
nigga.
big ass elephant.
This nigga talking about. What is wrong with this nigga, bro? Bro, every time it ends up with this nigga fucking some
That's
all
bullshit.
I'm
Yeah,
saying is,
Why? Why,
We
bro?
gotta
All I'm
address
saying
something
is,
in this
Bruh,
show.
always
All I'm
gonna
saying
end
is-
up.
While y'all niggas is trying to shoot the elephant,
My
it already
comment-
done fucked cuz and destroyed your whip
Mike, bro.
all in one
Shooting that
time.
bitch in the
You
You
balls.
think so?
Stupid.
All right,
Elephants don't die from 9mm bullets.
I have a topic,
Period. They do not die.
guys.
What's good, my G?
I have a topic, guys.
What's up?
Sir Rick. So for the past couple of shows, you've been getting a little bit low. A little bit. There's been a little bit of sussery.
What?
There's
Fishing?
been a little bit of
Smell some fishes?
sussery in the comments, in
damn.
the responses. So that elephant was a little sussery. And then before that, this episode before that, there was a little sussery. And then the episode before that, there was a little bit of sussery.
He like
And
the
then a little bit
Charlemagne.
before that, so I'm
He like
thinking
the Charlemagne of the crew.
that,
You say some gay shit.
like right now, I really,
How was that gay? How was
No,
that?
time out.
It's an elephant.
I'm really feeling
Elephant
like
fucking
the
niggas.
whiteness in you is coming out, and it's really on some
white
old,
comedy.
Like, I'm joking, that joking around with this gay shit
Where
and niggas
where they-
thinking
where
that
they-
White
shit
boy
is fucked
humor.
up.
Bro, why
White
does
boy
it seem
humor.
like
White
you have
boy
a problem
humor.
with gay shit?
No,
No, he's just
Okay.
listen.
letting you know
gay
that
people
you
can
have
do
white
whatever
Are
boy
they
y'all
want.
humor.
boys okay?
You have white boy.
Are
I was in
you
the
okay?
military,
Are
man.
y'all
White boy
boys-
humor
we
goes
wanna know if
crazy.
You're okay. I don't want you to try to.
He
mirror
doesn't
that.
even go to the.
Don't mirror anything.
He's at
over
60% white boy
Hold on,
humor.
bro. Are you wearing
like
towel?
when they sack him, when they drop the
there.
sack with him, all that
drunk.
kind of shit.
This nigga drunk. Listen, don't mirror yourself.
That boy Juice
Wow.
is wearing a
This nigga watching
whole
commercials.
bath
Oh,
towel.
we're not gonna mute that.
Turn
I,
it down.
yeah, boy, that shit. You did not hear that commercial.
Next, what we got?
Commercials on that, man. Oh, rest in peace to Virgil
I blow.
Abloh.
Man,
But I
Is
don't
that the
blow.
designer, dude?
What happened?
Oh,
to
Off-Whites,
Off-White.
man.
He's dead?
Yeah.
He was only 41.
Bro, y'all ain't hear about this shit?
I just
Virgil,
heard about
you
Kanye
blow?
talk about him, and he's dead
Now
now.
man fucking dead.
What happened to
He
him?
was working with Louis
He
Vuitton.
Bro, you didn't hear about Virgil Hublot?
I did not hear.
Abloh.
No, I don't.
Yo, the man dead?
He's dead, man. Know his
Oh, I'm
name.
dead.
At least know the
He
proper
was
name.
He was secretly battling a disease. That's what happened.
He had cancer.
yeah.
He had a
It was-
rare
it was a
cancer
rare
that
one.
was in his heart. And it's super difficult to
he's
fucking
fucked.
treat and whatnot. And
He was young too, man. God bless.
It was
41
41,
years old.
yeah, bro. Nigga,
And
we
Off
damn near
Whites
41.
was selling for grips.
Wedding.
1,200,
Now
1,500.
it's over
Yo,
with.
I mean,
Now they selling for
Double
like
on everything.
400,000.
Now it's
Hey, as
over.
a man, the best thing you want to do in life is leave a legacy and leave money for your family. So, out of all of that bullshit, it's a great thing
I ain't gonna
that
front, none
he
of that
set
shit
his
don't even
family
matter.
up for life,
Facts.
forever.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Facts.
Nigga,
saying?
they be done convinced y'all niggas that you gotta leave a legacy, and bro, none of that shit don't even matter, bro. These niggas who think they left the legacy, bro, they be living long enough to forget who they are.
The legacy part I ain't tripping over, but the leaving your family set for the rest of your
that's
life
it,
is lit.
bro. That's it,
It's
bro.
lit.
All that legacy bullshit, bro, nigga, they gonna laugh about that shit. They don't give a fuck about you. Niggas gonna tell a
I
story.
mean,
that
he
don't
left
even
a good
make no sense.
legacy as far as
Whether
Some
you
people
leave a
leave a
good
legacy.
legacy or a bad legacy, niggas gonna say whatever the fuck they want to about your ass any fucking
It takes
way.
a lot to leave a good legacy
Period,
where it's
nigga.
imprinted where people still talk about
What
you.
I'm saying
like,
is Harvey Weinstein
like a
left
Malcolm
a legacy.
X or Martin Luther King.
Harvey Weinstein left a legacy for a couple years and then fucked it up with this last couple years. So Bill Cosby had a whole legacy, right? And guess what? What happened to it now? Does it
Well,
go
that's
away?
different if you tarnish.
We talking about
your
after
shit.
you're dead. We're
That's
not
what I'm
talking
saying.
about
None
while
of
you're
it
alive.
matters,
You
bro.
can
None
fuck
of
up
it
any
matters.
legacy while you're alive. After
I'm
you're
just-
dead,
So
it's different.
it's still when you're dead, it's your complete legacy, what you left. So
I feel you. None of that shit matters, though, bro.
if you left
Nah,
a positive
matters.
imprint on society like a Martin Luther King, you'll be talked about long after you're
This
dead.
thing got 1,000
Bro,
streets named
niggas,
after
Not
it.
yeah.
everybody
And
gonna-
every one of them got ghettos.
Not
nigga.
everybody.
Every one of them is in the
Fuck
ghetto,
yeah.
nigga.
Every
So,
fucking ghetto. Damn
so nigga,
right.
like, yo, so what is the legacy
They
of Martin
tried
Luther
that
King?
nigga,
Ghetto
bro.
ass niggas.
Try
Hey,
that
come
nigga,
on, bro.
They
Legacy
tried
don't
to-
mean no
they
shit.
tried
No,
that nigga
they
so
did
hard.
that. That was
That's
their
what I'm
way
saying.
of,
So that's what I'm saying. His name and all that shit
no,
like
but
that.
his name and what he stood for and everything he fought for still rings bells. What we talk about.
Yeah, that ain't his
How
fault
they-
that they put it in the
How
hood.
they put it.
Donald
that's
Trump,
just,
Donald,
that's
the
just
Donald
how
Trump
them
name
crackers-
used to stand for money.
Nigga,
Now it
that's
just
just how
stands for
them crackers-
racism.
That's how them crackers do that. They
Look-
purposely.
look at
do
Look at
legacy.
that. I'm getting his shit.
Them crackers purposely. You don't think that's not a coincidence? that
Bro,
them
you
crackers-
become somebody and they
make
just
that-
put your name in the hood
They
because
fir-
you a nigga.
First of all,
And
they,
now other niggas look at that
That's
shit
why I'm
like, oh,
telling you, legacy
he's just in the
doesn't
hood.
matter.
He's a nigga, so that don't mean nothing.
You guys are proving my
That's
point.
like people not appreciating BET, us black people, going to MTV and all these other shit.
We didn't
And look
make
at all
the
this
name of the
song.
street.
Look at all this jiggity dancing we do to make them appreciate us.
we
and
didn't
they
make the
never
name of
do
the
anyway.
streets in the hood.
So that's what I'm saying.
We
to
didn't
y'all
name the
boys.
All
streets.
this drinking
It's the
and
people
driving.
above that made those streets.
Right.
And
What
why
I'm
you think they did that
So
purposely?
what I'm saying is, so what's the
They
point
make
of the
the hood and
legacy?
then put the Martin Luther King in the hood because they
The
know
point
we
is
was
to
fighting.
keep hitting them in the head so they end up putting it in a street that's not in the hood
They
or in the
subliminally
ghetto.
dissing
bruh.
us.
Or
They
there's
don't
so
even know
many
it.
goddamn Martin Luther Kings, you have to put that shit on the main street where white people are all the time. You feel
You
me?
see Dixie
Versus
Highway,
just the
that's just
hood.
Obama now.
Right, that's
Obama
good.
It's called Obama Highway. You like?
Yeah, up by
Come
me,
on,
that's
nigga.
what you mean.
What you got to say now?
You never know
About
that. No, but Dixie's over there. Dixie's in the
Without
hood.
Martin, that ain't happening with
Dixie's in-
Obama.
Dixie's in the hood, though.
What I'm saying is the
Still,
legacy.
What are?
The
Nah,
legacy
Dixie
means
is-
nothing.
That's
Well,
a
it stretches
legacy
up
right
and down.
there.
It stretches.
Yeah.
It stretches.
That's
It's
lit.
in nice areas and two through the hood. So Dixie
You feel me?
is
Martin
Obama.
is way
It's called
before
Obama
Obama,
Highway.
so they gonna put that nigga in the
Palm
hood.
Beach.
Obama, they gotta
Yeah,
respect
yeah, it
some of
says
that. He's a
Obama
president.
Highway.
But why
It's
do they
not
always do that in the hood? Why do they always put
So I don't
Martin
know
Luther
if
King?
it- it should
One at
be
a time, one at a
Obama.
time, one at a time, fellas. One at a
Y'all
time.
think that? Hold on. Y'all think the hood is created by Obama? I mean,
What?
this is the,
By
White
government?
people.
By
the,
government?
the street
Government,
didn't
yeah.
create the ghetto.
The government didn't create ghettos.
No, I'm not saying the government didn't create.
They didn't
That's what
create
we're talking
What I'm
about.
saying is,
areas
there's a-
They
and
did.
said
What I'm
it's the
saying is the
ghetto,
lack of-
and then we're gonna make
That's
this
who
street
we're
Martin
talking
Luther
No,
about.
King
I'm saying, no. What makes it the ghetto?
because it's the hood.
I'm saying, no. What makes it the ghetto?
You tell
Because
us
they
we said
created
Martin
it.
Luther
The
King.
size of the houses,
Low
the
income
pricing of the
area.
houses, the
People.
acceptance of the vouchers.
It's
of
a
the,
low income
of the
area.
low
I was gonna say
income
Lack
that's all.
of
That's all it
resources.
makes it is low income. It doesn't
Lack
make it a
of
ghetto.
resources.
You know what makes it a
So-
ghetto?
so
Hold
the-
on.
and then
You know what
so-
makes it a
So
ghetto?
the people.
Lack
Because
of
the ghetto is a
resources.
Jewish word, bro.
Listen, so the
That
people
shit
now-
comes from like that's some German shit, right?
Listen, so the people that my first
Projects.
One.
That's what
Right.
call
What makes it a project? What makes it a project is the low income and how the government made it into a low income project.
Okay.
Like
And
Government.
they specifically
working,
redline
like
it.
it's
You
people
ever-
who are working
you ever
on
know
something.
about redline? They
I understand that.
redline
What
it
I'm
to
saying
make
is,
it. This
what I'm
is the
saying is
ghetto.
the word what we're looking for, bro, may not even have a word.
Well, your property is not going to
But-
be worth as much as across the street because you're in
Right.
this.
What I'm
section.
saying is the reason why that is because
Why is that?
of us, dog.
It's
That-
because of us.
I said that.
I'm gonna explain
We
that.
said
I'm gonna explain that.
Black
When I-
people don't
the reason
treat
why-
it.
No, no,
Black
no,
people
bro.
don't treat BET right because they don't see any worth into it because
Thank
it's
you.
black entertainment.
Right.
They go to the white people.
Right, so that we
stations.
don't see no value in ourselves.
That's black
So
people.
that's
That's
why.
on
That's
you,
why
us.
niggas
You
will be
did
more
that.
reluctant. Hold on. That's why niggas will be more reluctant to
White
drive
people
through
OBT.
Plantation and throw their trash out the window. Right? You throw your trash out the window out there, it look funny because that's the only trash.
I'm good shit
No.
nowhere.
You feel what I'm
Did they
saying?
create it or
That's
was
the
it
only
sold to
trash, right?
Like in
But
New
if you
York.
in the hood, right? What is it to fucking throw that fucking juice box, plate, whatever the fuck your ass got in the car, nigga, throw that shit out the
Trash
window.
everywhere, right?
Cause it's already trash out there. Cause niggas out there don't care anyway. So it's nothing. It's just like going in a dirty nigga car. You don't feel bad about nigga, oh, my ass dropped on the floor. I'm not even, what the fuck I need to say anything about this nigga car dirty anyway? You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's-
Versus
So I don't
nigga,
need no
you in
dirty
a
ass
brand,
cars,
you in a
man.
nigga brand new car and you
Clean
drop
your
something,
dirty ass
nigga,
car,
you
nigga.
already know you got to pick that up because nigga, it's gonna be very noticeable.
So that is a real topic,
Facts.
So my
and that
point
has
is,
to be. that
niggas
is
don't
the
see no
point of
worth
it.
in
That is a
niggas.
real point. That
You
So
drop ash in my
when
shit, you
when
a
niggas
fuck.
are in a shithole, shithole, they treat it like a shithole. Just
Right.
like you was in
No,
the
but it
back
don't have
already.
to be. It never. Nowhere has to be a shithole.
It don't start.
Someone taught me to.
It didn't start out beautiful.
Someone taught
nigga.
me, and it wasn't.
The
And it wasn't
projects
until I was
never
in my
started out
30s.
beautiful.
It wasn't until I was in my 30s.
Projects
Someone
never
taught
started
me to treat everywhere like your palace, right? I didn't understand that until then, right? But my point is, we don't treat everywhere like our palace. Everywhere could be your palace.
So low income areas
Could be your palace if that's what you can afford.
Right, and that's why you have in the project building. You could go in this house and it's plush, looks like a fucking palace. Everything's brand new, clean, and you go in 2 apartments down and it look like a crack house in the same building.
That's a fact. But what I'm saying is nobody.
That's the projects.
First of all,
Right.
who be telling the people to piss in the elevators?
That's wild shit.
Right.
I'm saying you're talking
Exactly,
about
bro.
Because
undisciplined
hood,
people.
Because
They
there's no
done piss in
bathrooms.
all the elevators.
No, they have no
No,
bathrooms.
they
You're
have
in nice
bathrooms. Them
areas,
niggas
they're
have
not
bathrooms. They
gonna
don't
do
want to
that
go up
shit.
there.
One at a time, please,
Niggas
fellas.
don't- if you going to buy weed in the trap, your ass ain't finna go ask the weed man to use his bathroom. Your ass finna piss in the elevator. Niggas
Get
do
the
that
fuck
shit on the
outta
regular.
here.
I seen that shit 150 times.
And the
seen
people
somebody pee in the
outside,
I never seen them, but that's how it moved, nigga. I know how the shit go.
and people outside, they have nowhere to go to the bathroom.
So my
They
point
do
is,
that
nigga, if
dumb
it's
shit.
drug use and all that shit like that, that's low income areas. Niggas could actually. What my point is, nigga, if niggas was to organize, right? We could even have the drug use. We could even have the da. Niggas could have this underground utopia that niggas be swearing is happening, where you don't snitch because, nigga, you're actually fighting against one cause, which is the rich person or something like that, or the man or something like that. But what happened is you got rich people, you got poor people fighting against poor people. That's it. That's the whole thing. We treat each other's place
You know, that's
like
what
we
the
ain't
project
shit.
is.
So we don't see no value
You know
in
what
each
the
other.
beginning of the project was?
Mhm.
Was the scientists, and they put the cheese in the fucking in the maze,
Mhm.
and they showed it was that's what the original projects came from. It was a project, and they put the
Yeah.
cheese in the maze with the rats, and they observed that as they take more and more cheese away, and the same amount of rats, they get more and more aggressive because there's less cheese to divide amongst all of them.
Yeah.
So basically, when it brings down to the least amount, you see how they get very aggressive.
Rather than
So
them
they knew-
trying to figure out how to get out of there.
So they knew that when you put all these rats in one section and have only one amount of a resource or food or whatever you want to call the thing, the
Mhm.
stigma, that's when they're going to be aggressive. So naturally, it's a psychology. I know people say, oh, you don't want to give them that much credit, but believe it or not, there's books and stuff that show that they really study and have
Yeah.
psychology on us. And now it is like to a point where they
no,
want
but
us
what
to
I'm
be
saying is though, we
killing
ain't
each other
rats
off.
though, bro. But we ain't rats.
We're not
and we
rats,
have
but that's how
higher
they look
thinking,
at us,
bro.
and that's why we should have higher thinking.
Right, what I'm saying is so
That's why when a person has knowledge of self and all that God shit, you can have knowledge of self and know to be better than that because you don't want to be controlled by.
just
these
imagine
people.
this. I could solve all type of
But
issues
the
with
masses,
myself,
my
right?
nigga, the masses, they're controlling us to kill each other now. Now the game has changed where they
Yeah.
flood the
Just
hood
imagine,
with
check this
guns.
out.
And the music.
Even Memphis, I meant to talk about this. You know, Memphis has a rule that, nigga, everybody can be strapped.
Yeah.
You can just walk in and get a gun.
Nobody
right
has to have the
now.
license.
And your shit can be sitting
We
out
all
there.
could be strapped with the
Select one in the
Dracos
head
and all
everything.
that.
One in the
Anything you
head,
want.
whatever.
Anything you want, we all can have it. So they were saying about that, like politicians and real level-headed people, if you think about it deeper than rap, like, yo, why would they do that? Like, it's certain places, and they said Memphis is one place where it's like, I think it's the population is like one of the only places in the country where it's like majority black people, like 90%.
It started been like that.
Shit.
Yeah.
And so that's why the rules are like that. We don't
They
even
wanna
know that
kill
kind of
my-
shit.
they wanna
We
kill
don't
my-
even know that in Memphis they have no gun law where everybody can strap because it's majority black
They
people.
want us to kill each
So we
other.
can kill each other off, nigga. So we all
Well,
strapped. So we all can just get high headed.
My point is-
So we all listen to that music. So we all can be ready
A
to
lot of
ride.
that is a lack of education, bro. That's,
It is,
that's,
but
that's
we
what it
they
is.
don't have the education.
And I'm not talking about conventional
They
education.
don't give us the education. So it's
No,
not
that's what I'm saying. We
yourself.
don't need education by our oppressors.
It ain't so niggas get locked
Right.
up till they learn some shit.
Bro, Malcolm X talked about that, bro, about being educated by the same people who oppress you, bro. My point is,
Yeah, you don't
I'm
have
not
to
even
do that.
looking. I'm not even
Read a
saying.
book. Everybody
What I'm
gotta read
saying
a
is,
book.
what my thing is, there's an attainable. There's a very attainable fucking.
Niggas don't read books.
That's true too, but we don't need. Like, I'm not gonna say you don't need to
So
read
you
books.
don't have
but
to educate. You don't have to be educated by your oppressors. But if you read some books, you can learn some shit.
That's true too, but we can also
That's
learn
going
from
on some
each
real
other.
shit.
Niggas can learn from each other, but but we are in a rat race. We've been put in a rat race. We've been put in a Hunger Games, right?
Right.
And I'm not even saying that there's a spontaneous solidarity that needs to be achieved. I'm saying there's a real attainable fucking goal or place for black people when it comes to, or not even just black people, just like poor people, bro, in a utopia where like, yo, all right, yo, if you're able to find a way.
Anytime there's a person that can gather the people, they get murked.
No, I'm not even talking about gather. I'm talking about like, yo, all right, mom, you got a drug dealer in a building, right? Nigga getting all kind of money, right? Why not nigga open up a fucking restaurant that caters to
They do.
No, I'm saying that
most big drug dealers give back to the community.
No, I'm not talking about giving back to
You
the
mean like
community,
Dolph
turkeys
and
and
then
shit
end
like
up fucked
that.
up?
Giving frozen
Right,
turkeys
exactly.
to homeless niggas, bro.
You
Like
talking
Dolph
about
was
like
Fuck
about
you gonna
to
give?
do?
Fuck you gonna give a frozen turkey to a homeless nigga for?
Nigga, they giving
How you
real
gonna cook that
food. They're
shit?
not giving frozen turkeys.
What are you giving out?
How niggas gonna cook that?
Them niggas
fucking
giving out
turkey?
cooked turkeys?
I seen
Give out
plenty
some
of
goddamn oxtails, man.
Nigga, them niggas
Shit.
ain't giving out. Them niggas
We
ain't giving out
ourselves out
cooked
here.
turkeys, bro.
plates.
What I'm saying, nigga. What I'm saying
I
is,
don't think they giving out frozen turkey to
Right.
homeless people, bro. They
Listen,
have
bro,
no
right.
home, bro.
We'll
Exactly.
take some
That makes
fucking
no
oxtails.
sense.
My
My
point
But
is,
you can go
my
to the
point
hood
is,
and give
nigga,
out frozen
My
turkeys.
point is,
Everybody got
nigga, you know
somewhere
what could
to
do
cook
better? Because nigga, if them niggas
it.
had
In the
like
projects,
a little,
you can still get by a turkey.
check
They
me
gonna
out.
cook
Let's
it.
say, nigga, because commerce is just where money is being flowed, right? That's just the economy, right? So if a drug dealer was to create a business, right, where like a food business that catered to the specific community that he was in, where it was like not overpriced, everything was super affordable, so people could buy their damn breakfast, lunch, and dinner there, damn near, right? So that could be like something that people don't even have to worry about.
Okay.
Something like that, where somebody is funneling money in there. Then other things can happen in that specific situation, or in that
I mean, drug dealers always get back to the community. I
that's
know
not
what
I'm
you're
talking
saying.
about.
That's
I'm
a
not saying,
specific way.
I'm not talking about them gaining money. The point wouldn't be to gain money from this business. It would be simply to
I know.
maintain the
They always
community.
do
damn near
charities.
for free, not
Niggas
charity.
always do some kind of give back.
I'm not even talking about giving back. I'm talking about like something that's just always going, an always going thing where nigga, you come there, you can buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner at like for the lowest possible price you could possibly buy it. So it's not even like a money gaining
I feel
thing.
what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying? But you don't have people who think like that.
But
So
believe it or not, under the
even-
surface, a lot of drug money be involved in giving towards charities and building parks and recreation centers, all that shit.
all that shit is band
So they recreation centers, all that
niggas
shit.
want to take away. Niggas want to take out.
They can't.
looking
They
for
can't
food.
get credit for it.
Niggas
but
want
they
to take
put
out
money in
looking
that.
for food as a thing in their brain for once. You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
anything
Like,
they do is gonna be a band-aid. If you
No,
look
a
at it like
rec
that.
rec
There's
center.
nothing permanent.
If they put money towards a rec center, shit like that for their hood, they might not be able to get credit for it on paper, but
And the hood
That
always
shit
holds
happens.
down a drug dealer, so he's always gonna give back naturally.
yeah, they
You
always
feel
get
me?
back.
Yeah,
Alright.
But what you saying is a self-sustained machine. That's real too.
yeah, that's
though.
what I'm saying. For the
That's
community,
a real great idea. Somebody have to really take that and run with it.
yeah.
But in general, they still try to some way or another give back to their communities. But that would take real thought and execution to do that. That's real though. Maybe you should tell them niggas we could galvanize all the hood trappers and get them. We can get this running for the community. It's
Yeah,
gonna
just
be
something that just
everybody
pumps
would
out
love.
shit for
And
that.
nobody could say no to
For
that.
that address or for that, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody
Like,
can
yo,
say
you
no
come
to
in
that.
and for
Like,
this
yo, come on,
address,
son,
your
for
ass
the
get it
hood.
for this price.
All the little niggas get to come buy breakfast and lunch and shit. All these little niggas who can't really afford it
Stop
anyway.
playing.
They dropping $1, they dropping
Yeah,
$2
we gonna
on
bet take
something.
care of
blah,
these
blah,
little niggas so they
blah,
don't have to be
yeah.
out here wilding. That's real facts.
You know what I'm
We gonna
saying?
get it started.
Take out that need. I mean, at the end of the day, there's
They
a
don't have to be out here
philosophical
wilding.
debate
A lot of
about
be wilding
that.
just because
that
they
needs to
hungry
be
and
had.
got no food. Little niggas really do steal to eat. Niggas really do rob to eat.
You feel what I'm saying? So like, yo, you take out that fucking.
I mean, but then you're gonna have the youngins that gonna want to get money, and they still gonna do what they got to do to get that money. They ain't
I
gonna
mean,
be around.
yeah, you're talking about
Oh,
that.
yeah,
but
there's
you're
some
talking
free
about
food,
you're
this
talking
and
about
that.
eliminating.
That's different.
You're talking
That's
about
what happened
eliminating. You're
regardless.
talking about eliminating the problem that like at least because in this new fast-paced world right now, dog, a lot of families don't have time to actually sit down and eat like a family.
They don't.
But if you took out the cooking, right, which was at one point
Takes
an
the
integral
most
part of the
part.
family, right, which you don't have time for anymore. Now, if you took out that part and you made it where you could just have it where the family could still have time to eat because you've eliminated the cooking process,
Right.
but it's also not as financially burdening as it usually is in a fucking regular situation. You can't really buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner from a regular place. But you dig what I'm saying?
Facts,
I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible, bro. If you're not trying to make it where it's a profitable thing,
No,
you know what I'm saying? You
facts.
just have a really maintaining situation. You can even get people from the community to deal with
That would be like a
place and
whole
shit
rec
like that.
center type of
You dig what I'm
situation.
saying?
Everything.
Yeah, but then when people try to do that and you end up in a Dolph situation, it's gonna deter most of the other niggas who were thinking about doing the same shit,
Damn,
and then the
that's
same
real,
cycle
man.
keeps happening.
Because no
over
matter
and
what,
over.
that's so fucking real. Fat Joe was saying it the other day, and he went down the line of all these famous rappers who all got murked in their city, son.
And he probably was all good
All
giving
good
back to their
guys
city
trying
and
to give
everything.
back to their city. All of them trying to get back and repping their hood and trying to give to their city.
Cause look, you can say yes to 100
sometimes-
niggas. The first nigga you say no to,
It's a wrap.
hey, Hey,
And they said sometimes
that could
niggas
be in your city.
just hate you because you love so much. Because so many people love you while some reason.
You show these 100 niggas love and you ain't show me no love. All right. Okay, and it only takes one nigga to take you out.
When I get rich, I'm hot, bitch. I'm finna break niggas off, bitch. I'm in Atlanta or some shit, bitch.
It's like you gotta take care of the hood from a distance.
I'm gonna have my little condo around here too.
You can send money in to take care of the hood.
Niggas always love money.
You think I'm finna be Lambo riding around this year? I have a nigga shot up my car.
Even if you that nigga, I don't have to see you every day. If you helping out with money, you helping out with money, I can handle my life and keep going from there.
Right.
You feel me? You don't have to be around. You have to be around the hood to help your niggas.
Give out some oxtails, nigga.
Help them out so they come to where you at. You feel me, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Come up to the hills with me, nigga.
Fuck them turkeys,
you feel me?
Give out some goddamn oxtails, yo.
Yo, I had some dope ass oxtail for Thanksgiving. Once a year,
Thanksgiving was dope. Everybody know that shit up,
boy. We gotta normalize oxtail, right?
Oxtail is ass everywhere, bro.
Of course,
mass produced bullshit.
It's home cooked.
Love.
That's a lie. Tender.
I will rip some oxtail. I ain't gonna say no lie. Donna's make it with tender.
Donna's maybe, yeah.
Huh?
Donna's make it with tender.
I don't know, bro. There's no place I go to.
Listen, if I'm paying the dub, that's just a dub. It's a dub for a large. If you go to Donna's,
it's like 24 for a large. That's like a small. You talking about?
If you want to get a large oxtail,
that's like $24, brother. At the mall, bro. I went to the mall for a large oxtail, nigga. Shit was $24.
What mall?
Bro, they got a new place. They got a new shit open at the Coral Square Mall.
Jamaican?
Yeah.
That's why it was $24.
All the other stuff is lit.
That's why it was $24.
This brings me into my topic.
Bro, every other place is $20. What are you talking about? I went to Snappers. That shit was like $22. What are you talking about?
Everything is $20.
Were you bought oxtail at Snappers?
Yes, Snappers, the mall, Donna's.
Shame on you.
Shame on who? I go on all the Jamaican restaurants.
Snappers is not a Jamaican restaurant.
They got jerk chicken.
That's some.
They got oxtail. What?
That's some Arab shit.
They got fried chicken.
Arab niggas run
they got Jamaicans in there. There's nothing but Jamaican servers in there.
In Snappers?
Okay, so
which one?
What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh, that must be Snappers.
Snappers, yeah.
Bruh,
you said
a different thing you're saying at you.
Yeah, a different thing. A snappers, if you say right now.
Yeah, that's some people use.
Snappers, okay.
Yo, a different store, man.
I thought you were talking about snappers.
Y'all niggas funny, bro. We said snappers, but it's spelled snappers. I gotta let the people know if they want to go to the place. Snappers is with an A and a Z. Snappers. But snappers, it's spelled with an ERS, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, but nobody
Sorry, guys.
We're not saying that.
Bro, I'm trying to help the black community. That means everybody got to know how it's spelled to go there.
They ain't sponsored us yet, nigga. We ain't trying to.
They might now have that told
what is it, Cravens?
Listen, yeah.
But
listen, bro.
It's hot in here.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. This brings me into my topic, which is black people, and specifically, right? This is my shame on you, right?
Shame on your clock.
For still doing what white people tell your ass to do on Thanksgiving Day. Okay? There is no fucking reason why black people, right? The soul food and all this bullshit, right? Which was killing black people for the last 150 years, right?
Yams and shit.
No. I'm saying this. My point is, do you understand that?
Always made delicious
marshmallows. Do you understand that
shit good, bro? I don't know what to say.
Somehow, even though in that it's just because we that fucking creative, we was able to turn them fucking scraps that the white people gave us into some good ass shit.
Into gold.
Right? But none of that shit is good for us.
Well, so's
right?
oxtail, nigga.
Huh?
It has seasoning.
But my point is,
the seasoning is what kills us.
Niggas have been doing what white people told us to do on that day for the last 200 something years.
I don't know.
I'm talking about what?
You seasoning?
Boy, your ass. When the last time?
We use seasoning.
No, nigga. When is the last time your ass ate cranberry? Huh?
In
84.
I never ate cranberry.
Okay, but you'll eat it on Thanksgiving.
No, I won't.
That.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't want it on any
When's the last time your ass was eating turkey? Huh?
I don't eat turkey on
What other
Thanksgiving.
part of the year do you eat?
What do you mean?
Whole ass turkey.
I ate oxtail on
Hold
Thanksgiving.
on. I got to interject on that one.
Okay.
Because,
Some fried chicken.
I ate oxtail.
because I don't understand. Y'all niggas is South.
Yeah, see,
turkey wings is traditionally
turkey wings is a
part
different
of
thing.
the southern
that's
okay, that's different thing.
culture.
Turkey wings, you
And
can't say.
I'm from up top.
Turkey
And I
wings
love
is different.
turkey wings.
Yeah, the
Turkey
wings, I know
wings.
I
what
eat turkey wings all the time,
Turkey
nigga,
wings
all
is
year
different.
round. So what do you mean? That's turkey
wings is different.
I love some turkey wings.
When I'm saying, yeah,
and
turkey
when I
wings
get
is
turkey
different.
wings, when I go to the spot, get turkey wings, you get macaroni and cheese.
Turkey
I know
wings
wings
and
is
you
lit,
get fucking.
period. It doesn't matter
That's
what they
southern
are.
food.
Turkey
Brio
wings
and
is different.
macaroni
What
and
I'm saying
cheese
is, nigga,
fucking lit.
no
It's
other
so
time of the
fucking
year
God
do you.
damn.
Hold on.
Pickles.
No
And
other
One
time
at a
of the
time,
year.
one at a time, one at a time, fellas.
No other time of the year does anybody go and get a whole ass turkey and cook it.
Because it takes a long time.
Right.
Turkey
You know
is
when
good,
they do
though.
it? No,
Man,
no the
that's
fuck
when
it's
they get
not.
out of turkey.
You know when they
The
do it?
turkey breast, nigga,
You know when
that's
they do
good.
that
That's
shit?
the best part.
You know when they do it? You know when they do
Only
You
my
do it
mom
when
makes
white
good
people told
turkey,
your
you know,
ass to
right?
do it.
I mean,
Only
if
my
that's the
mom
case,
makes
then
good
That's
every
the same thing
holiday.
as chicken
That's
or
every
rotisserie
holiday.
Nigga, no.
chicken.
We
We've
give
been eating
gifts
chicken
to our
for
kids
years.
You
because
have
white
any
people
kind
tell
of
us to
chicken
do
you
it on
cook
Christmas.
Yes, it's the same thing.
Bro,
They're all the same.
no
They're
other
different
time of the
sizes.
year
Turkey
do
and
anybody pull out a
turkey
turkey.
dry.
Wait. You went on the Easter egg hunt, right?
No.
You didn't with the kids? No.
Because a good
The
turkey
bunnies
takes
don't lay
hours
eggs.
to
The
make.
kids don't go on the
That's why
Easter egg
people don't
hunt.
do it regularly.
Not with
Same
me.
with oxtails. Nigga, do we make oxtails year round?
Huh?
Most
Yeah.
people, in your household.
Yeah.
Mom Dukes only makes that on special
That's
occasions.
true, but this ain't 1984.
No, still right now.
My generation
My mom
now,
still only makes that
if I
on
want-
holidays.
Yeah,
Because
I'm make that
she's
right
used to
now.
1984.
Do you
That's
celebrate
how
the
my
New
mama
Year?
them
No,
is.
because
Hey,
it
do you
takes
celebrate the
time
New
and
Year?
love. Like you
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
it takes
White
love
people
and
tell you to do
time.
that.
Whole lot of fucking love.
It
Yeah.
takes time and love, so
Yeah.
that's why they
My
only
mom
do it
makes
on
Sorry,
special
man.
occasions.
Listen, bro. What
Same
I'm
with the
saying
turkey.
is,
It takes
no,
time and love.
That's not the reason why we do Thanksgiving, bro. We do Thanksgiving
It takes a long
because
time to cook
white
that
people
turkey,
told you
nigga.
that they had a powwow with some Native American people and everything was all
But that's
gravy.
some other shit with the
Right?
whole Thanksgiving
Yeah.
shit. Because
So
we
what
really
I'm saying
should
is-
celebrate it.
right, no, what I'm saying
That's Easter.
The
That's
reason why we
Christmas.
celebrating this because they told you to eat that. They
I
told
got-
you to
I
eat
got a
corn,
fucking-
and they
I got-
told your
I
ass
got
to
a-
eat
because
casserole.
we-
Name another time of
I
the
got
year
a
you
hurt
eat
box,
casserole.
y'all.
nigga.
First of all,
All year round.
Every
at Boston
culture-
Market,
Nigga, you eat casserole?
No,
first of
Yeah,
all,
Boston
every
Market.
culture.
Shame on
Fire.
you. You go eat.
Get the fuck outta here, bro.
I gotta
Nigga,
say that
shame
every
on
casserole
culture.
eating ass
One at a
nigga.
time, one at a
Shame
time,
on
one
you.
at a time, one at a time, one at a
How you
time.
What's wrong with
Time out.
these people?
Let me speak.
Casserole eating ass
Boston
All right,
Market.
listen
He
to
said
me.
Boston Market.
Shame on people that go to restaurants and order like baked chicken, salmon. Like, bro, ain't that shit you make at your crib, bro? Shame on people.
Some people
that,
can't cook.
Shame on people that go to Boston. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
That's
like,
why I don't go for anything.
Boston
Like
Market is
Boston
fire.
Market is the I
Nah,
understand.
I think them
Boston
boys.
Market
I
and-
understand.
I don't know how they fry their chicken in water.
It could be
and
fire.
casserole, baby.
That's what I'm saying. But guess
You
what?
already know.
That's food that's like a regular home every day.
Bro,
type
that's
of
why
food.
I
Nah,
do
don't
not
get that
You
shit
said I
at
could
know.
make chicken like
Shout out Boston Market
like,
for
I will-
figuring out a way to fry chicken in water.
and water. That
That's
shit
how they
Because
do it.
I don't know what the fuck them niggas do, but that shit be wet and fried or
Yeah.
wet and burnt. I don't understand that
Rotisserie.
shit. How is it wet and burnt?
Rotisserie.
Like,
I
what
don't
is
understand.
that?
What
What
They be-
is
they be
it?
killing that
Around
shit,
it,
though.
they
I
got-
cannot
What
lie.
is it?
I don't
It
know.
has to
I've never seen
rotate
other
around the
chicken like that.
heaters.
I don't give a fuck. I've never
It
seen
takes
other chicken. Like
time. They gotta
They
rotate
killed
them
that shit.
bitches.
Yeah, they
that
killed
shit
that
is
shit.
wet and
That's
burnt.
real
That shit
rotisserie.
fire.
You fuck about
La Granja, La Brasa.
Boston Market.
Yo,
lit.
Boston
Nah,
Market is
it's
crack,
fine.
nigga.
Boston Market be doing magic in the back.
I ain't fuck with them in a minute, but they used to be crack back in the day.
But Boston
I'm not saying
Market
it
will
don't taste good,
fry
bro, but
your
it's not-
chicken.
It's not gonna be my
wet.
first choice
No, but
because there's a lot of restaurants around the Boston.
Boston Market is a once in a while
Is
thing,
it?
but when you once in a while, they lit.
Are you out of your goddamn
Yeah.
mind? Boston Market is so fucking expensive for some wet ass burnt chicken.
That should be good.
Bro,
every
you
time.
gotta go
Fuck
to
outta
La
here.
Brasa, nigga.
I don't know
I'd
what
rather
he
go to
talking
La
about.
Brasa.
Bro,
I mean,
I
we
went
ain't
to
fuck with
other
them, but I'm
places,
just saying.
Jamaican restaurants, Donna's or whatever, and had issues with their chicken.
Bro,
I've
We're not
never
even gonna talk about
eaten a
nothing
Boston
black.
Market chicken.
bad in this motherfucker. What you just talking about?
all right. So we going to the quick
Ain't nobody
questions,
perfect.
The hot topics over here.
Ain't nobody
Or the hot
perfect in this
questions.
bitch.
What you call them? The crazy questions or some shit?
Wait, oh yeah. The crazy
Yeah.
plate.
Crazy plate. The
Yeah,
crazy
what's happening?
plates.
What's on the crazy plate?
The psycho plate.
So you in the comments and you happen to see your girl leave heart emojis on a nigga page.
What emojis?
Heart, you know the
Oh,
heart
heart.
face emojis on somebody's page. How y'all feel about that?
Your
I'm gonna
girlfriend.
definitely be investigating the shit out this nigga page though.
If your girl does it,
I'm gonna investigate the shit
There's
out.
a problem.
honestly,
That's disrespectful.
that's kind of I ain't really fucking with it like that. Because I'm looking at it like.
I mean, if it's a celebrity, I'm not gonna trip.
Yeah,
Because niggas do it.
If it's some regular,
Because niggas do it all the time.
If it's somebody that they never.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing, baby.
If it's some hood nigga that's around the hood,
how-
if that nigga address is around
Yeah,
where I'm
that's what I'm
at,
saying. This is what it works.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course.
that's
That's how it
It's a
always
local
works.
nigga, of course.
If it's some type of person that's in LA and it's you look and they got like a 3 million followers,
Right.
and you see that shit.
Somebody
So
thinks
if
she can't get
so
it.
if it's
Shit.
a-
No,
so
Oh,
if
she
it's
can't get that
not
nigga.
even-
So
not even that.
yeah, that's
It's
what it
because
is,
it's a
nigga.
Star
Because he's
person.
an IG model or
It's a
something.
star. Because like
You think he's
like that.
unattainable for her, so
No,
you're like, he's not a
yeah.
threat.
She could get him.
He's not a threat.
That's
No,
why-
no,
He has
that's
a point.
why.
No,
You're
he
thinking
has a
he's not a
point.
threat.
We might have a point.
Because
If that
he's a
nigga has
celebrity.
3 million,
No,
right? Look.
it's more
If
of-
that- Wait,
it's more of a
look.
distance.
If that nigga has 3 million
It's more
followers,
of the
right?
distance.
If he has 3 million followers
It's
and
more
he's
of
in
the
their
distance.
same
He might have money.
state, are you gonna have a problem then?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a celebrity.
It's more of the
Yeah.
distance. It's more of the
Yeah,
distance.
she got heart emojis on his shit and he's in your same state,
Yes.
nigga.
He's in the
Same city, nigga.
Yes.
But he's a
Miami,
celebrity.
nigga.
He's not
Bro,
attainable.
that
if I
shit-
even see one picture where that nigga's in my
Nigga, what if
in
it's
my
The Rock?
city in that nigga gram, I don't give a fuck where that nigga
So
live.
The
Because
Rock.
that nigga can have enough money.
Honestly,
You know, a lot of celebrities live in Fort Lauderdale, like The Rock or somebody like that. So
Yeah.
what
The
if
Rock
it's
could be
Then it's
fucking
a
your
problem.
bitch.
Then it's a
Rock
problem.
live in
The Rock
Plantation.
is
The Rock
fucking your
could be
bitch.
fucking your bitch.
The Rock is fucking your
And
bitch.
she
The
did
Rock-
hard work for that shit.
It wouldn't be my
But
baby
she's
mama.
living. She's leaving heart emojis after he
He
fucked.
would be
It's
the-
not before.
He would be
It's
the
after.
Rock
No, but
bitch.
more than
That
likely,
was
He
more
not
than likely,
fucking-
if she's leaving hard emojis
That
on
would
the
be
Rock.
Rock's bitch.
He
She
ain't
not
fucking.
That's
fucking.
not
She
your
not
bitch.
My
fucking.
bitch don't want to be with your
Alright,
bitch.
nigga.
Unless
She not
Alright,
fucking.
nigga.
Unless
Alright,
she came to me
nigga.
and was like, yo, I
Tell
ain't
that
gonna
shit to
lie.
yourself, because maybe your
Alright,
girl's
so, alright,
doing that shit.
We got a
You
curveball.
better
Come on,
correct that
curveball.
girl.
Denzel Washington
Hold on,
or
Curveball. Let me
Idris
hit
Elba.
curveball. I got a curveball.
I ain't worried about Denzel.
All right,
fucking my
curveball.
bitch.
So she did.
He's
Listen.
unattainable.
So listen,
He's
she
legendary.
did hit the
You
rock.
know.
You're shorty, you're shorty, you're shorty,
Why
you're
you gonna
shorty.
go on
Everybody
she did
shorty
hit
hit
the
the rock, right? Bob, no, she did. You find out, you look at the
She
phone.
got the rock.
She hit the rock. You check the phone, that shit said Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock.
The Rock.
Hit.
Dwayne The Rock.
And she was like, oh, I see why they call you that.
Oh,
Bob,
And a heart
And
emoji.
then you check her, right? No, wait.
Yeah, but ain't
No,
no way,
wait,
ain't
wait,
no
wait,
way
wait,
that,
wait,
ain't no way that nigga dick bigger than mine.
Listen, you
Alright.
check her. You check her.
I don't give a
about
fuck.
it.
You
never
got too
know.
much
You
muscle.
check her, right? You check her,
Period.
right?
Pause.
Yeah.
You check her, right? Now, that shit ain't bigger than mine.
He-
How did
Too
it
much
get to
muscles.
this?
Now, check me out.
It's just
check me
about
out. Now, listen.
vagina. How do you do this?
The bitches don't
You
care.
check her, and she says, I ain't gonna lie, baby.
His bank account bigger.
Check me out. And she pulls out like 500 racks.
Oh yeah, it's a
His
wrap.
bank account bigger.
So,
That's
whoa,
what
whoa,
matters.
whoa, whoa. She pulls out like $500,000.
That's 500.
And that's chump
And she
change.
says, look, baby.
That's not no goddamn chump change.
To him?
No, but wait, to him. And she says, baby, what you want me to do? You gonna leave me? Or can I say you want me to still fuck with this nigga and keep bringing
Oh
me?
no,
gave
that
me
was
that-
the last time you fucked with that nigga. But thank you, that's what's up. We good. We
I'm
up.
taking
I
all
don't know,
of
bro.
those.
I don't
Listen,
know.
listen.
I'm a businessman. I
Listen,
cannot
see,
lie to you.
Now,
The
I'm
business
keep it 100
look
with
very
you.
swell
I'm gonna
right
keep it 100
there.
with you. This is in my mind. You have now changed in position how I see you,
Exactly.
but
You gotta keep it in
you
your
don't
mind.
know that.
Keep
Oh,
it
she
in
knows
here.
it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
keep it
wait,
in
wait,
here.
wait.
That's
You-
how fucking my nigga
You
ran.
have changed
Yeah,
in
you
position
know.
how I see you.
Oh, okay.
But baby, I love.
Wink, wink.
Oh, you brought this home for us.
I love you.
Baby,
I know.
Now you my hoe. Now you my hoe.
But she don't even know what's
She
going
don't know.
on. So
But
wait,
I'm pimping you now. You
because
my
of this,
hoe.
when you
I don't
seeing
know.
them
Gotta
again,
get that money,
I
baby.
ain't
When
that
are you
dumb.
seeing
She
them
knows
again?
What the fuck is going
I was
on?
gonna say.
When are you seeing
Ain't no
them?
bitch that dumb.
No, what you did?
$500,000 you talking about
No,
from a
she
bitch?
gave, she gave it to you. She, I'm sorry, baby.
What if she is that?
I'm
dumb?
sorry, baby.
But look, we talked about this
Don't-
already.
don't
We
leave
talked
me.
about
He
this
has a
already.
good
Look,
point.
look.
If
She
she
comes
got
home
that
and
dope-
gives you 500. How you know she ain't get $1 million?
I don't care.
How do you not know?
She gave you 5.
What?
She gave
I
you
don't give
5.
a
How you know she ain't
So
get
she
two
gave you
of that
half.
shit?
I don't
So-
care. I don't care if she got 7 million.
Listen,
she gave me 500,000.
Be a step ahead of that
So
bitch
he
because
said-
she's smart,
And-
nigga.
and-
He ain't dumb.
If a
And-
bitch gave me 500,000, I'm good with that. I'm
He's
out.
saying,
I'm out.
he's
Because
saying no.
If you give me 500,000, bitch, you stupid automatically. So I'm out.
But listen what he's saying. He's saying that he was gonna let her keep fuck with that nigga.
in her brain, and I'm
Keep-
done.
Keep giving me them
But
fives.
she don't know that I'm
Keep
done.
even if it is only
Keep
5,
bringing
even if
them
you get
fives,
2,
bro.
keep
Yeah,
giving
bitch
them
gonna
5.
kill you.
But
Yeah.
on the end,
No.
in the end, I'm
She
not
got enough money to do it.
I don't see you the same no more.
Bitch gonna kill you.
If she's in love with you?
Because, bro,
Yeah,
after that first time, you don't see her the same no more. Anyway,
After a nigga that gave you
So,
after a nigga that gave a
that's
bitch
why.
$2 million, he gonna want to marry that bitch, or he gonna want the pussy
Right,
exclusively,
you think
and she gonna be like, I'm gonna have to kill this nigga then, I guess.
You know how many times she gotta fuck to get $500,000 goddamn
Yeah, you
dollars?
know how much upside down pussy that nigga gotta get?
At least
Ain't
five-
no
sideways,
pussy that
you
good,
think
man.
six-
every
Sideways,
hole
anti-
imaginable.
gravity pussy.
What pussy
Ear
that good?
holes,
What pussy
nose
that good?
holes, nostrils. He's going in.
Bro,
What
nigga,
pussy that
I gotta
good?
fucking,
none. But
I gotta
to
be
niggas
able to
who got-
fuck. I gotta be able to put my dick in your
To
tear
niggas who's
hole.
worth hundreds of millions,
Bro, listen.
500,000 is like.
If
fucking-
I give a bitch
$500,
500,000, I must have fucked you in your tear hole. You know the thing where your tears come out your eye?
Yeah.
That
He
little
like-
fucking thing. I
I
must
know
have put
you
my
were just
dick in there.
you were just saying you
A
might be
nigga-
bigger than the rock,
a
but now it
rich
sounds like
nigga-
you might be
a
smaller.
rich
This is
nigga
supposed
might-
to do it. You're supposed to take the 500,000, right?
Y'all niggas out
You're
Listen
there.
to me.
gonna take the 500,000, right? You're gonna take the 500,000, right? Once you get that, go get your little fat ass S5.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
This
Go grab you
nigga's
some
full
other
of-
shit, right? Go
this
get
nigga
you
gonna
some
spend
other
all
bitches,
his
right?
money.
And guess what?
Broke as hell.
Still take
Rich
it.
nigga,
No.
a rich nigga gonna have
bro,
bitches
that's
on
it.
retainer like lawyers, nigga. He'll give a bitch $1 million, $2 million just to be fucking with her and to have her on call anytime. So a bitch can get a fucking $1 million or two
Bro, I've seen it.
from niggas, and they on call for the whole year, whenever to fly out at wherever, whenever. They all retainer like lawyers. They probably spend more than that on lawyers.
Listen to me right now.
So they can spend $1 million on a bitch for nothing. So if a bitch give you $5 million, she fuck with that nigga. You like you said, for the first time, I'm not gonna fuck with her no more. But
Just know that bitch
she
got
not
a
gonna know
plan
that.
for your
I'm still gonna be
ass.
like, all right, baby,
No.
Just be
whatever,
there,
rock
my
off.
nigga.
Let
But
me get that $500,000.
you pimping now. Now you pimping.
Oh yeah, I'm
man.
big pimping.
Not even pimping. I'm not even
Fuck
going
you
to
mean?
act like
Oh,
that.
yeah, no,
You're
no,
not
no.
not gonna act like that,
I'm
of course.
acting so normal,
course,
like nothing
of
ain't good.
course.
I'm like, that shit hurt me. God damn.
Right, you're not gonna act
I be
pimping, but
counting this money
you
over
know that I'm just fucking her
counting
because
this 500,000.
bring that bread in. I'm not
counting
fucking
this
with you like that.
What's the next topic?
it's so many shit, man. Did you have another one you want to talk about?
Oh, I wanted to
For
talk
the
about the
randoms?
word.
I got some randoms, bro. You
I got a random one.
Go ahead.
You got your little phone, and you can see the daycare,
Okay.
and you see the daycare teacher with your child's foot dragging
Oh,
your jit.
God.
This nigga's stupid.
And you're
dog,
at
man.
work.
Like, what the
What
fuck
is
that?
what is going on? What are you doing?
What are you doing to not go to
What
jail?
are you doing right now to kind of?
Not go to jail.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're saying.
Like, how are you handling this situation to make sure that you are not going to be sitting forever?
The
'Cause
person
I ain't gonna
dragging
tell
them.
you a lie.
I know that once I
Bruh.
tell you this, I'm not
Who's
gonna be able
dragging
to
them, a
actually
male
do
or
it because
female?
it's
Who's
gonna be
dragging
on
them, a
tape.
male or a female?
It's
Who's
a-
dragging them, a
Who the fuck-
male or a
Why the fuck
female?
do it matter?
I don't
female
get
teacher.
It could be a
Because
child.
one you could immediately like clothesline them. The other one you might slap
Yeah.
the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what you said.
You talk about
One is a
slap.
super slap.
Nigga, I'm
One
gonna
is a
come in
super
there,
clothesline
cop a shot,
fucking
boy.
punch. One might have to get shot. The other one might have to get slapped, punched up. Is
So
the
that
difference.
is that your final answer, sir?
Yeah, nigga.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm talking about you see that
Steven,
guy.
what
Oh,
you
you
got?
see that guy in
But he ain't say what if it
Stone.
was a male or female. Give two answers if it's a male or
I'm
female.
pulling up
can't.
right away and I'm throwing hands. Now I'm giving.
If
out
it's a
two-
female,
bruh, I'm turning the Popeye.
I don't know why the
Everybody
fuck that
get
matter.
two
No matter
piece.
what it
I'm
is.
not,
side,
I'm not
goddamn
even
it.
gonna lie. And
Everybody getting this 2 piece in the side.
you know what's
Fuck
crazy?
that shit, man.
Y'all probably know.
So hold on,
people
what you
know
gonna
me
do?
for
Matter
being.
of fact, y'all see that
Niggas
video.
know me for being
I'm
that
slapping the
firecracker,
shit
but
out
I
of
probably
him.
wouldn't. I'm gonna be tight, and I'm probably gonna call somebody before I even get there, so they can handle that because
You gonna call
If
him
I
law?
get there,
I know me, nigga. So
No, he
even
said
though
if
y'all
you
probably
get there,
know me,
if
I'm
you
not
get
even
there.
gonna-
you got to
Like-
give it if you get there and you see that personally.
No, I saw it on my video at work. So,
Yeah, I saw it.
that was your
Like,
your
you
question.
the only one who saw it.
If
so
you
when
saw
I
that
see that in my video at work, I'm
Oh,
calling
okay.
immediately.
You know you got the app to the.
Oh, I thought you meant you pulled up and you
know
saw
got-
that
you know you
shit.
got the app
Oh,
to the
if you
daycare.
saw it immediately, that I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. Oh, on the
Did
I
phone.
can't
you see
control
the-
that.
Did you see
On
the
the
one?
phone. Yeah, you can't do shit on the
Did you
phone.
see the one video where they had the black little girl and the
Yeah,
teacher? I'm talking about slammed her down.
They was in the news for that, right?
Like literally slammed her down, her head licked the ground.
I mean, by then you can't really do nothing.
They got
because everybody
fired and all
knows
that
that
kinda
you're
shit,
coming to
you know.
kill niggas.
Listen,
can't do
bruh,
that.
They might
like
come
that-
to you.
Listen, do you understand?
They
that
get
nigga?
fired
You
and
was
even
empty
brought up
cup
on
of
charges
water.
and all
So
that
what
kind
you
of
say
shit.
you gonna do, Rick? You say you call along on them boys?
They
That's
gonna get-
respectable.
Because that's what happened with those people. They got fired, brought up on charges, all that kind of
It's
shit.
gonna
Like,
be too late for you to
like
do anything
nigga,
about it.
yeah, the most first thing you might think about is, I'm going to kill these niggas. But
They're going to be gone by then.
I can't do that. It's mad kids in. I'm going to do it. Kill them in front of all these
Yeah,
kids
what, you
and
going
my
to
child.
go to jail the rest of your life while your kid's out here?
Right, with
Like,
my child right there too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm slapping the shit
you
out of
probably know
somebody.
me and probably think I
Listen,
might do some
y'all
crazy
can't
shit, but
lie.
nah, I probably would call and be ready to put hands on a nigga, but
I'm slapping
like,
somebody.
yo, y'all better take care of this person right here because, I'm
He's
gonna handle
gonna
that
die.
person.
I'm
Male, female, whatever. You better handle that person because I'm gonna fucking
slapping
yeah,
somebody
man.
or I'm destroying
Yo,
like
you see this on
equipment.
camera? Yo,
Yeah.
Like desk and
and
shit.
they're gonna
glasses.
take it to the full extent.
I'm breaking
or I
all
will
that
take it
shit,
to the
bro.
full extent.
That's it.
That's the only time I probably would
You
say.
know how I'm talking.
Hold on, so
about to
Juice,
go
what
to-
you say you about
Nah,
to do?
all right, so I'm not even gonna lie, bro. This is me and my little.
I ain't
This is
wildin'.
me and my little man, bro. And as of right
And I
this
got him,
moment
Jay.
in time, if anybody touches my child and I'll see them dragging them on the
But
ground,
if I see it,
bro, I'm gonna go in there and I'm attacking
Cop a
everything.
shot.
I'm not gonna necessarily shoot first. I'm attacking everyone, dog. I'm completely attacking, and I don't know if it might even get to that level. But nobody should put their hands on.
I don't
him.
think I would
And this
even
is just a
have to attack.
disclaimer for everybody, because, bruh, let's go.
Listen,
I ain't
my
playing
bass,
with
my
you, dog.
voice, what are you doing? Yo,
Nigga.
nigga, they would freeze
I'm
and be shook, and I
attacking people,
I
bro.
don't
Listen,
know.
The whole daycare is
I
upside down.
couldn't fuck
Listen,
that person up. I
Do
couldn't
y'all
put hands on that
understand
person.
that, nigga? If I saw that shit on my phone, let's say I seen it in my like this right here, bro.
That shit got stoked.
It would take, man. It would take everything in my brain, bro. I'd probably be crying looking at the phone like this, bro, because I'm just sitting in there looking like, yeah, okay, bomb. I'm finna go right back to work. I'm finna bomb.
See, you
I'm finna tell my baby, I'm finna tell my wife to go pick up the kids. Everything finna be smooth, regular. And I'm gonna be parked up outside of that shit, bro.
For the people that
And whenever that person that I seen dragging come out, I'm going to beat the shit out of that person, right, with a bat in front of all the employees, bro. I'm gonna be out there, wah, nigga, every single, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga, bro, nigga, every single employee, bro, that nigga gonna have no teeth, no nose, concave forehead. Niggas gonna be looking at this man on the fucking concrete, bro. Like, what the fuck happened, bro? I'm finna just,
But how does that help the
I'm saying,
situation?
look
I
at
don't
this
know,
video.
nigga.
Right.
I'm gonna be outside of the fucking county.
not really
I don't know what the fuck
helping.
I'm
You're
doing,
going to
bro.
jail.
How many
I'm
years
out.
do you think you're gonna get?
You're
for
going
doing
to
that?
jail.
You think I'm worried about that?
Enough years.
Well, you would be worried about.
I
your
can't
kids.
say the situation
No.
now
The ultimate
because
thing-
it's already on
No,
camera.
the ultimate
But that
thing
was
you're
the
worried about.
immediate thing that came to my head. You think nobody going to jail for this?
You're gonna
Wait,
get-
You think somebody going to jail for
So
that?
look. What's the
Bro,
most
I'm
important
gonna
thing in that
crack your
scenario?
cranium.
What's
He
the
did
most
more,
important
a
thing in
bigger
that
crime
scenario?
than what he did to the kid.
What is the most important thing in that scenario?
You ever heard
Kids,
I don't know.
my nigga.
You ever heard
The
of
kids ain't
you
important in
ever
that
heard of
scenario?
Oh, I don't know. I just know that,
emotional
nigga,
violence?
after you did that,
All right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
crack the middle of your head. I'm trying to make it as symmetric as possible. I want that bitch to go.
If
right
I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get
between
away
here.
with it. Just saying.
Get away, nigga. I'm not even. Bro,
Nah, you
the
ain't
only
getting
thing
away
finna
with
get
that.
away is
You
your
doing
soul,
10 years.
nigga. Because I'm
No,
finna
that's why I'm gonna
crack
do it in
your
front of
shit,
everybody. I'm
nigga.
gonna wait till you get home.
You
or
know what I'm
something.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm finna crack your
This
shit.
shit-
I'm gonna follow that nigga home and fuck that nigga.
Bro,
up.
when everybody see me hit your shit and that shit say clong, nigga, and everybody,
But then when you're acting like
niggas don't know what the sound of aluminum and skull sound
Nah.
like, bro. But that shit gonna
Nah,
sound
that
like
person gonna get If anything,
I heard it before. It's
Yeah.
a devastating
Yeah, I
sound.
heard that shit. I heard it.
If
When you hear
anything,
that shit,
that
it's
person
crazy.
get mysteriously
Is that on
mugged
the topic?
sometime later on
I
and
don't
beat
know
the
about
fuck up.
I'm talking about that nigga.
Yeah,
with
no,
that
mysteriously got beat the fuck
I
up.
might
with
not
mugged.
kill him. The headshot might
That's
be
how you do
the
it.
headshot might be crazy.
You don't gotta do it
I
for
don't even let
everybody.
it.
But I'm gonna fuck that nigga shit
All-
up.
all, like, right there.
I'm gonna fuck that nigga shit up in front of
All-
everybody.
all-
And anybody,
breaking.
I'm gonna already know somebody's gonna want to come and save him. So I'm gonna have the reflex. Once I hit him, 'cause I'm
wait,
gonna
why are
hit-
you saying him? You said it doesn't matter.
Oh,
act
him,
like it's
girl.
a her.
Oh, it's a her. I'm gonna bang her
Okay.
shit too. You
Yeah.
fuck,
Now you
Bro.
gotta hit your shorty, man.
bro.
Yeah.
I know.
Nah,
Shorty,
y'all
what,
was with
nigga?
him. Nah,
Nobody's
stay
gonna
with him.
know
Stay
that I
with
saw
him.
that.
Stay with
Bro,
him.
if I see that shit on the camera, no one's gonna know. If I see, oh shit, that was that motherfucking Mrs. Goddamn Tracy.
I gotta receive.
And you're gonna
record
come
that
out there
shit.
and hit Miss
Hang on.
Andy with
Like
a
I
bat
said, I'm
with
going
an
back to
aluminum
work.
bat.
I'm going back to
You're
work.
gonna hit Mrs. Andy with an aluminum
Yes.
bat.
Boom!
Okay.
Bro,
Alright.
Fuck
bro,
wrong with Tracy.
no,
Hit my
I'm finna hit
jib.
her
Just know
so
everybody
hard.
loses.
Listen, bro, I'm finna
Fuck
hit her
Don't she
so
wrong
win?
with
hard.
Miss Tracy.
I'm finna hit her so hard she gonna need
Miss
a kidney
Tracy
replacement.
don't hit
I'm
people
sorry.
jib.
Only people winning is the internet and the memes.
Don't put
man.
your hands
Your
on-
meme
on
is
his
gonna be
She
shit.
lit.
gonna need a kidney replacement, bro. I'm gonna hit her ass so hard like that.
Next on the topic.
Boom! Nigga,
What's
so
next on the
fucking
plate?
lit, bro. You crazy as fuck.
We got so much shit. What's
Well,
going on,
what's next on
y'all?
the
Let's
plate?
see.
I can't imagine nobody doing no shit like that to my child, bro. like once they can defend themselves, I don't feel like. But as a helpless child at this point right now, you got it. You gonna get the wrath of fucking Christ, nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
And the judge gotta feel me.
Niggas
He not though. I'm just telling you. No,
I don't
you're
give a
not.
fuck. It wouldn't be about him feeling me. You think I'll go to the county?
That's why I said
I'll go to the county. I'll go to the wherever nigga. Me and Cuz could go to the same shit.
Sorry.
No.
You feel what I'm saying? Lock me and Cuz up in the same shit.
You could keep saying Cuz.
That's the difference between me and you. When we do crimes,
You keep switching.
I don't do crimes. First of all, I don't do crimes. Never have, never would.
I don't do crimes.
But if I ever did something like that, I
That's
wouldn't
not
want to go to
defending.
jail after because, like you said, the kid is your most important thing. So I don't want to beat this nigga up for the
I want my kid to know that.
and
nigga,
then
if somebody ever
I'm
did
not
that to
around
him,
my kid for
I'm
2-3
gonna do
years
that.
because I'm not around my kid for 2-3 years because I had to beat nigga up for touching my kid. No, I'm gonna handle that. If I had to do it your way, I would handle that. But like I said, nobody would know. He or she mysteriously got.
Well, then maybe
mugged
I wait till everybody go to
and
work,
beat the
or I
fuck
wait,
up
or I go. I
on
don't
the
want
way
to go to his
home.
house.
Sometime, who knows, off campus.
If I go to his house, that might
Nobody
be
knows.
another
That's a
charge.
random shit that just happened to that
Right.
But
person.
if I come right to the
That's
job,
just karma.
if I come
I don't
right
know
to the
nothing
job,
about it.
even if I don't kill a nigga
Exactly.
or the
Beat
bitch,
him up.
But
if the shorty hit my kid, I'm definitely gonna break her knees. Whatever the fucking case may be.
Black guy,
This nigga OD.
You crazy, bro?
I feel you.
I'm coming from around the corner like, oh,
But
Miss
I'm not
Tracy.
gonna go that hard.
Hey, what's going on? How was so and so today? Bam, nigga.
what I'm gonna do? Guess what I'm gonna do? Guess what I'm gonna do? It's my
Hey, yo,
turn. It's my
switch
turn.
topic, switch
Guess what I'm
topic,
gonna do?
though.
It's my turn. I didn't
Snap
answer
on
the
shit.
question.
Okay,
This
okay.
nigga was answering
Her
for 30
shit
fucking
finna,
minutes.
she finna fold forward like
Look,
that.
look.
When I snap
I
her
did
knees.
answer it,
You
but
fucking
to
shit
go
up.
back to it real quick.
What would you do?
Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slap the shit out of her, and then I'm gonna drag her the same way. Keep. You know what I'm saying? You get what you give. Keep it simple. How much time I'm gonna
Make
get for
her
that?
head back.
A month,
Make her head back.
and then I'm back on the scene, bruh. I'm back on the scene. I ain't getting 10 years like this nigga. This nigga might
listen.
never make it back.
Do
You
you
feel
understand
me?
Do you understand that if let's say I slap her, boom, and her head hit the ground, bro, I'm gonna kick an eyebrow off her
You
head.
get attempt murdered, all that.
Nigga, bro, you gonna see a whole eyebrow leave
What do
her
you-
fucking head. Just
What do you think happens if you hit her with an aluminum
What's
bat
next on the
multiple
plate, bro?
times?
So what?
Ray, what's next on the plate, Ray?
What is something that
Nigga been ready to move over.
What is something that you like to do when you're alone, when nobody's around?
beat my meat.
Facts.
This nigga, yeah.
Facts.
He
Think
said
of a
facts.
master plan.
Niggas. Niggas. I wasn't even going there, but what the fuck? And I respect that from you, but this nigga had too. Niggas said beat the meat. Well, me,
That should be something you like to do when no one's around.
I have-
You shouldn't
that's what
like
he
to do
said.
it when people
I
are
have
around.
kids.
He said that's what he said when nobody's around.
when I have kids. I have kids, so
He said that's what he said when
I know
nobody's
that's probably
around.
like
That's
everybody,
kind of
right?
too generalized.
I know.
You know every,
No, but
at
you
least-
could do. I
at
could do
least
everything
twice,
else
at least
around
couple
people.
times.
Yeah, you can do
Swear.
everything else
Yeah.
around
Do you
people.
do it when
I
people
used
are
to-
The only
around?
other thing would be
You gonna
incriminating.
swear
Wait, do you do it when people are around? What the fuck?
Nah,
I
you
thought
So
that's
you said, what do I like to do when I'm not around, when people are not around or whatever? I'm saying,
right.
Nah, but besides that,
I could do anything
That's-
else with people around.
nah, but
I don't
No,
mind doing
so you
anything
like-
else. I can read a comic book.
You don't
I
like
can
to do
fucking-
anything by yourself.
I can do anything.
Okay, my nigga Wong, what do you like to do? Something, anything you like to do by yourself? I got kids, so I know how it is. And I know you got, I know how it be, so I know you can.
My shit is
Enjoy.
extreme and boring.
I
got
know
two
you can enjoy your piece
That's
of quality
where I
time.
get my peace and quiet time,
Fine.
man. I get to
Exactly.
think and planning out my shit.
Regular
bro, what I wanna
shit.
do with my life.
And he
Think
can't even
about
say.
all the bad shit, nigga, all the wrongs I done did, all the rights I could do.
Wait, what is he talking
Right.
All
about?
that kind of shit, dog.
That's the shit regular niggas
Self-reflecting
do.
time, bro. That's what it is. That's what
Wait,
I
what
do
was his
about
answer?
myself.
This
I self-reflect.
Noble.
You
No, very noble.
self-reflect?
Because I don't beat my meat like some
He
niggas,
enjoy
man.
his peace and time,
Yeah.
is quiet, and he reflects on life.
It
And
sound like you might need to
All I'm
start
saying
beating
is you
me.
can't trust no nigga that don't beat their meat.
I
Don't trust no
watch
nigga that don't
porn.
beat their meat.
I don't watch porn, and I do not
Self-reflected
beat
is
my
beating your meat,
Get the
bro.
fuck outta here.
What is
That's
more
a-
self-reflective
There's
than
nothing wrong
that?
with that.
That's
There's
a
nothing wrong
form
with
of
that.
physical self-reflection.
No, it's not. If you get enough pussy, you don't gotta beat your meat.
I get
Ain't nothing wrong with
pussy,
that,
man. What the
nigga.
fuck you
Exactly,
doing,
my
man?
nigga. Fuck,
Bruh.
ain't nothing wrong with
Bruh, I
that.
ain't gonna lie. There's sometimes I might hit a bit, and then after she left,
Hey,
I might have got
Still,
crazy
still
thinking
got
about
some
how
nerve
I
on this
destroyed that pussy.
I
Yo,
gotta
my dick
preserve
can't get.
this.
Yo, she can't come back. I don't really want her
Nigga
back.
went round two by
You feel
himself.
me? Yeah, it's happened to me before. And I ain't feel bad about it. I fucked the shit out of that girl.
I was like,
Yo, I fucked the
Round
shit
2
out
by
of
himself.
her, bro.
Think about the bitch. I just fucked.
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
But or if you want to punish her ass one time, bitch, I ain't fucking you. Nah, I don't want sex from you till tomorrow, bitch. You ain't getting no sex tonight.
Fuck no.
The fuck?
Listen,
fuck,
let me tell you
nigga?
something. Let
I
me
get
tell
back
you
to what the fuck I was doing.
So what do you
The
like
fuck?
to do, Juice, when you by yourself? You have some time by yourself. We going out of line. My nigga Wayne.
Oh yeah, you fucking up the line.
Juice, what you do?
You like to talk quiet?
I'm a
Yeah, that boy like to talk.
He be like, you like to harmonize.
He's roasting.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie, bro.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
BBD.
Most of the time, it's some writing shit, bro. It's always writing. It's always
That's
some
good.
writing.
Music.
And my
I was
nigga's
on that.
he's an artist.
That was my
not even
boring
necess- not
answer, so
even
you might have to-
necessarily- Not even necessarily music. It might just be writing in general. It might be making NFTs in there. I got
Okay, you getting money.
Bro, you know how much of them shits I be making
Nigga,
up,
that
bro?
shit-
I got one called motherfucking Uptown Winter. That shit
Keep
is so
stacking
dope,
shit.
nigga.
Keep doing it. Word.
What the fuck?
Keep stacking them bitches.
Nah,
I
but
feel
that's the
you.
thing. You have to understand, bro. If you make
You
a
better get
one-on-one
rich off
piece,
of
if you
this
make a
shit.
one-on-one piece, somebody might want that shit and say, "Yo, nigga, I'll give you one ETH for it."
Right.
One ETH is
something
$4,500.
over here,
Nigga, what
right.
you talking about, nigga? Let me cash that out. But you never know. It's one-on-one pieces. You just make them.
Right.
That shit takes me
So
nothing to
build
do.
your collection.
That
Fuck
shit
it.
takes me nothing to do. And then, as Mike said, this nigga talking about beating his meat. That's just already a normal thing, bro.
That's what I say. You don't beat your meat when you're around
You
people.
said that's a normal thing.
But I can make an
Everybody
NFT around people.
Everybody gonna squeeze one out every once
What do
in
you
a
like
while,
to do
nigga.
when you're
Like,
by
what the
yourself?
fuck, nigga?
Nigga, you got kids. I know your house is a zoo.
I like to take
So
a shit.
I know when you're by yourself, you gotta have some time to
I
yourself.
have to take a shit.
Even if it's burning
It's
the
the only
split.
time I can be by
And you
myself.
probably let that shit beat you.
Nigga, even if it's
I
burning
gotta
split.
be my meat. All that shit has to be done in the same thing, bro. Y'all don't understand. See, y'all niggas don't have as much kids.
Like
as
you
me.
don't even see this nigga. Like, this nigga might go take a
Say
shit.
I don't
right?
have as much kids as
This
me,
nigga
like
might
we
go
ain't
take
know
a shit
that.
and you don't see this nigga for like 30 minutes. You like, damn, what the fuck?
That niggas don't understand.
This motherfucking meat.
I gotta
God
compact.
damn.
Listen, I gotta compress.
Meet the beat.
I gotta
That's
compress.
why you get niggas pounds.
Listen, what y'all niggas get to do in this much time, I gotta do it like this much time. So y'all niggas can all sit
That's
around.
what I'm saying.
Like,
So
this
you
nigga
should
Steven.
appreciate having that little bit of time to yourself.
Yeah, I
What
gotta
do
beat
you like
my
to
meat
do?
and
That's
take a
beating your
shit,
meat.
and I can read me a little comic book.
I feel you,
I
dog.
fuck around and go through some shit on. I can watch a little. I watch a little.
Video.
4 minutes of a movie or a little show.
He said 4 minutes of a
You know what I'm saying?
movie.
Something like I could watch a little something. I could just
With a little
get
short
interested. A
films.
little trailer.
A little
Find out
short
how
films.
fire the movie might be.
You got like 76 minutes left of the movie to watch.
That's what I'm saying.
You watch
But I
the
can't
trailer.
finish
You watch
it.
the trailer of the movie.
Bro, y'all niggas don't understand what the
And
sound
figure it
of
out. You watch
daddy
the trailer
is
of the movie.
coming from different kids, different pitches
I hear
about different shit, different emergencies. Bro, one kid, it could be a real emergency going on along with two bullshit emergencies. Like a juice spill, a choke, and a fire. You like, hold on, what the fuck going on? Which one should be
All
done?
type of shit
I don't know what to do
Which one is
first.
priority? The fire.
Is this
That's the
nigga
thing. You
really
gotta
choking?
stop- You gotta stop busting juice.
Wait, a question. What do y'all think about the underlying racism of people taking
if you
pictures
didn't fix
with
that
this
one.
Rittenberg
If you
nigga?
did not fix that
You don't
one.
see all the white people
yeah.
taking pictures with Rittenberg, the nigga who beat the case?
Like we took pictures with
You got pictures
OJ or
of
something
Trump.
because
Yeah, they treating that shit like, oh,
Like
this
he-
the new Zimmerman or some other type
or
of
like
nigga.
he's the nigga killer.
He's the
Wait,
Black
wait,
Lives
he
Matter
killed
nigga who was
niggas?
out there ready to kill niggas.
Dude.
All the racist people
Killed
who
two
are
white
on
people.
TV.
but they
Behind
represented
it.
for us.
I slap
Bruh,
you.
he ain't kill no black people, bruh.
If I seen because
It doesn't
It doesn't matter. What was he out there for?
It was
Bruh.
Black Lives Matter
It was a
protest.
Black Lives
Nigga
Matter
was defending
protest.
himself,
He
bruh.
killed Black Lives
Man,
Matter.
fuck that cracker,
Bruh,
man.
the nigga had fire and some niggas trying to swing on a nigga, bruh. Come
No.
on,
You know
bruh.
what
He
I
had
think he
fire
did?
there.
I
Why
think
did
he
he have fire for
You know what
them,
I
bro?
think he did? I think
How
he
you feel?
hesitated because they wasn't black. If they was black from the get go, he wouldn't even
shot
try to
all
run
their
from
ass.
them.
Bro, he
He
went
would
out
have been
there-
killed them
Well,
niggas.
first
Nigga
of all-
was walking around with a fire.
First of all-
and somebody tried to fight him, bruh. Come
No,
on,
no,
bruh.
no. First of all, you went out.
Come
you-
on, bruh. If somebody tried to, if you was
No,
walking
no,
around
no,
with a
no,
fire,
no. That's not what he did.
What?
He was a part of the like a militia, and he
Right.
went out there to protect the properties because they knew that Black Lives Matters were protesting, and it is known that they are thugs and they might break people's
Alright,
properties.
so my
So
next
he was
question is-
voluntarily out there to protect other people's property.
That didn't ask
Alright,
for
wait.
permission. He didn't
That
ask for
He didn't
permission.
need it. He was
and
not
they
even
didn't
from
want.
that state.
Wait.
No, let
So
me
my
finish.
question
Let me
is,
finish.
who attacked who?
He wasn't from that
Did he
state.
attack them or did they attack him?
I don't know. He shouldn't have had his bitch ass out there.
What do you
They
mean?
attacked him.
He's
Okay.
trying to protect
Guess
places.
what?
So I think
Trayvon attacked
It doesn't
fucking
matter.
Zimmerman.
It don't even matter what he was
But because he
protecting.
was a crazy ass cracker that was following
If you
him.
try to attack me and I got that
No,
fire
that
on me,
means I'm trying to
You
attack
ain't
you
that.
wanna
store.
get hit with a
No,
fire,
that
bruh.
means he's
it don't even matter what I was doing.
bro, bro. Listen, real quick,
If
Juan.
You were
Real
aiming the
quick.
weapon at people, and they tried to do a preemptive strike before you shot because they deemed you a danger, and they thought, let's fucking take this weapon before this nigga hurts
What's
somebody.
that police out there?
He's the nigga
Yes.
with the danger.
All right then.
And listen to
So
this.
police ain't see that man out there?
No,
Yes, they did.
they did not.
They gave
They
him
saw him
water
after
and
he shot
everything.
When the
people.
first call came out,
They gave him
no.
water and everything.
When the first call came out, they told him
Before.
it was a black man with a rifle.
Before they gave
Right?
him water and everything.
No, when he first shot,
all the militia that was out there to support the
Yo,
police, they
all
was
I'm
with
saying
them.
is,
They was
if I
thanking
got
them
that
for
stick
being
on me-
One
there.
at a time. One at a
They were
time.
thanking them for being there to
That
support
nigga-
the
listen,
police
you know
because
what
the
that
police were undermanned. And so those militias who voluntarily came to
That was
help
a Proud
support
Boy.
the police.
That nigga's a Proud
Right,
Boy.
Proud Boys and all this and that.
That's who that is.
So we already know how the climate was in the country, that these protests led in a lot of violence. Some places got looted, some places got destroyed. And so because of that nature is why
Yo,
certain people took it upon themselves.
Ray.
Let me finish.
all right.
Some people took it upon themselves
Okay.
to say, I'm going to help stop these looters
Shot
and
that
these
stupid
people
ass
who are
nigga called out there,
protesting.
you know that?
Like they said, nobody asked him to come protect their place. He was voluntarily saying, I want to go help protect these people from the looters.
Is this a piracy?
And so
Apple juice and my ginger
if
ale. I'm not drinking tonight.
you go out there, you just start protecting the spot. Nobody actually protected, first of all.
All right,
And
I'm
then
listening. Okay.
These protesters are marching, they're protesting.
All right.
Let's say somebody does throw a rock into a store.
Okay.
I'm not condoning that. That's not right. They should not have done
Okay.
that. But somebody throws a rock into a store. Now this guy, the store owner didn't ask him to protect their store, is what they're saying.
Okay.
So who are you to intervene now?
Okay.
Trying to say, oh, I'm going to help and stop the protesters
I
from
got you.
destroying people's properties.
Bet.
And you're trying to be a good boy.
All right.
So, okay, that's a morally, you're trying to say you're trying to help people. But at the
he
same
just
time,
wanted to hurt some
that's
fucking
not
people. and
your
he made it an
right.
excuse, bro.
there are
Let me
people
know
who
when
are
can I say
paid
something.
and trained to do that.
And they got
There are police
Can I say
who have the
something?
rights, and you're a minor. You should not be out there trying to say you're trying to help protect people's property.
And the building got
All
insurance.
right,
Bro,
listen,
obviously
no, no,
that
no.
player
And the
has a
building
mental
has
Before you go
problem,
on,
bro.
I want to say something.
On top of that, the
I hope
building
they
has
do hire
insurance.
his
Wait,
stupid
wait,
ass
wait.
in
Nah, let me
Congress.
say something. Let me say something. All right, let's just say minus all
You
that.
shouldn't have been there.
Minus all that protest and shit that's going on, right?
They protected his
Minus
right
all
to be a
that
white
shit.
man and do
Listen,
what
bro.
you want.
Let
me
him
say
talk, you
something.
let y'all talk, let
Minus
him
all
talk.
that shit. Let's just say in general, there is somebody out there walking around with that fire on them. They got that stick on them.
Okay.
Are you as a
Openly,
sane
just
per-
walking
wait, wait.
around.
Anywhere, are you as a sane person gonna go up to them and try to fight them?
Yeah.
Whether you think it's right
If
or
you thought
wrong,
it was life or death,
man,
yes.
fuck all that shit.
If you thought it was life or death,
man,
yes.
fuck all that shit.
So if somebody was about to crash a plane, you wouldn't try to fight them to thwart this effort.
Fuck no, bruh.
You gonna let them crash the plane?
Hell no.
Bruh, if a nigga's out
How
there
much
walk-
more sense does that make?
If I see a nigga out there walk around with that fire,
No, he's close
I'm
quarters.
not about to go out there and try to
No,
fuck
he
with
was
that
close
nigga with the
quarters.
fire,
He's
bruh.
right in
I'm just
front of
saying
you.
in general, bruh.
He's right in front of you,
Hey,
and
bruh,
your
come
life is
on,
on
bruh.
the line.
You think I'm about to see somebody
No,
walk
no, no.
around with that
That-
fire?
It's
further-
not. It's
that
not going to
further-
pick a fight.
That
It's not going
further
to
proves
pick
the
a fight.
point that people were trying, that people
I
felt it
think
was a
what-
life or death
what I
situation.
think
Because
happened
why
was-
would you go unarmed against somebody who
What
was
I think
armed?
happened was that somebody
After
did
they already
something.
seen him shoot
I think-
people,
I
He
too.
was
think-
aiming the gun at people.
Nah, I think
He
he
has
tried
no
to check
weapons
niggas.
training.
Yeah.
Cuz is a fucking jit. All I know is, tell me
think
this.
he don't got
Put it
no
this way.
weapons training. Let
Point
everybody
blank.
jump
Somebody trying to
everybody
take that gun
What
from
I'm
him, like,
saying
yo,
is-
you need to
Put it this
chill.
way. Point blank period. That cracker is a killer, and he gonna kill again for no
And
reason.
somebody like, yo,
he gonna do it again,
Bruh.
and that's what's gonna make us understand
If
what
I
it
see
is.
somebody with that
That's it.
fire, I'm running the other way. I'm not going to the nigga and trying to swing on the man.
What's gonna happen?
I
is
hear
What
you.
the fuck you think gonna happen,
I
bro?
understand what you're
No,
saying.
listen. He
But
gonna
You
kill
know what it
again.
comes down to?
It
Wait,
don't
wait,
even
wait,
matter
wait,
what
wait,
Brother
wait.
gonna
state of
kill
mind
again.
that
You know what it
motherfucker's
comes
in.
down to? They
No,
thought
no, no.
he was a bitch, so they didn't feel threatened until he shot him. And
No.
it's okay. It's okay. He
No.
was on some
you
fucked up
actually
shit.
shot
He
me
shouldn't
with
have
the
been
gun
there.
You had in your
But
hand?
people attacked him after he shot other people
Bruh,
already.
come on, bro.
So this is like you're attacking a live shooter.
Right, that's what I'm saying. People felt it
You
was
see
life
a
or
nigga
death
already
situation.
shot one person, and now people are coming at him and hitting him upside the head with
Are you going
skateboards
to a
and shit.
gunfight with a knife?
Nigga, you was
That's not the
people
point,
were
bro.
first exactly. People were
That's not-
peacefully protesting.
Right.
They didn't
Nobody
have
had weapons. No
They
one
didn't
had
have weapons. Exactly. They didn't have weapons, but that's the problem. When it's a black protest, it's looked at as thugs and blah, blah, blah. And
he's
looked
looking at them
destroying.
as if they say they are a threat.
They are a threat.
And then so he became the threat to them.
They are protesting a protest over what? It was a
Over police
death.
brutality.
Police brutality.
And he's trying to show them that, oh, yo, you guys can't do
Fuck
this.
that. No, you
Why
can't
the fuck would you be
protest?
against that effort anyway?
Right.
And even if you were
Is
against
that
the
an open
looting,
state?
the
Is
fuck
that
you
an
got to
open
do with
carry
looting,
state?
nigga? You don't run no insurance companies.
Nobody asked him to do
Is
it.
that an open carry state?
He shouldn't have been doing that.
Is it
I
open?
don't know.
It's not
Obviously, he
open
got
carry
away
state.
with it, so yes,
It's
it
not an
was.
open carry state. And at
It is
17
open carry.
At 17, you can't open carry though.
But you don't know he's
So
17.
even if it's open carry, it's usually open carry for 21 and older.
But you don't know the age. All you know is this person's walking
And it
around
says
with that
self-defense.
vibe.
It was
I'm
only
not
self-
fucking with
Bro,
I
that.
ain't gonna lie,
man,
the people
listen.
that died silly as fuck.
Bro,
That's
it
what I'm
was
saying,
no,
bro.
but
We're
listen.
not arguing whether or not they
whoever
were
died-
silly.
No, they
We're
silly.
arguing
It
whether or
was-
not
first of all,
Cuz was a fucking killer for no
He's a
reason.
murderer.
It was a
He came out there
crowd.
with intention to kill.
Yes.
We don't even know what he did to egg those people on to want to do something.
Yes.
The
Yo.
first nigga to get shot. Why did he get shot? What made him want to do something to an armed
To
person?
get hit with a 223.
You know what I'm saying? What made him do that? Other
They
than this
was-
cracker
I
was
saw
out
the
here.
videos.
He
They
was
were
out here
talking,
showing
they
niggas
were
and shit.
egging it
And then
on,
how
yeah.
was the fact
He
that
was
one
trying to
person,
be police
listen,
type nigga.
another point. Why
He
was
was out
one
there trying to
person
be police.
videotaping him? What made the person who was videotaping him? What made him get the wherewithal to say, you know what? Let me get this little fucking goofy ass cracker on
They
tape.
were egging on. They was
He
already
must have been
beefing.
doing something
Right, they were already doing
that made them
something.
feel that way.
They was already
Otherwise,
arguing.
why? If everybody out here is carrying guns,
This
and you
little
see
nigga is
what
trying
made
to
you
be
single out
police
this
type.
one cracker to film him?
He's trying to be police type nigga. He run around trying to like he's somebody, and he got the gun on him, so he think he's telling people what to do, and people are looking at him like, yo. And one, he is a threat because he's a young cat. Wild. What do you want to do? He pointed his gun a few times.
That's what I'm saying.
He pointed his gun like.
Buddy don't have no weapons training.
If I don't got no fire,
He was
I'm
careless.
not talking about how to shoot.
I'm
No,
You don't know how to
he was
move with a
careless.
gun.
I'm not about to attack.
But
you, bro.
still, you're in the middle
Unless
of a
you
crowd,
feel like your life is in danger.
and you're in the
I'm
middle of
going
a
the other way,
crowd.
bruh.
My nigga,
Okay,
you're in the
so
middle
that's
of a
what you
crowd.
would do.
Yeah, but you're in the middle of a crowd. Niggas 3 feet.
Not
from you.
everybody would do that.
You're 3 feet from
There's
you.
certain niggas that if a
That
nigga's
niggas
holding
went
up.
up to that man, bro.
No, there was a
He
big
didn't go- he
crowd.
didn't
It's
go
a
up to the-
Oh, so
protest.
you believe that you don't got
It's
fell
a
into
big
the hype.
crowd of people all around. It's a protest. It's mad people. People randomly jumping in after shit pop off.
That nigga was walking with his
People
spot.
jumped in after it popped
That nigga
off.
was walking with a spot, and then niggas tried
Hey,
to drop kick this
don't
man,
start.
bro.
No, never.
The niggas trying to drop kick this man, and then because they couldn't take him out, he hit him with the fire, bro. It's like, bro. Anybody that's walking around with that fire, I'm not gonna fuck with him, bro. I'm not gonna try to hit him. I'm not trying to fight him. I'm going the other way because I don't know what state of mind this person's in.
I mean, that's the smartest thing to do, but
Yeah,
everybody's
right,
not
yeah,
smart,
come
bro.
on,
What you're saying
Everybody's
right now
not
is
smart.
right,
They
but
go by
that's-
emotions and
I'm going the
feelings
other
and
way,
how
bro.
Black Lives Matter. Your emotions are running, so niggas ain't thinking
And
logical. You feel me?
right.
It's his fault for being out there. If
And
he didn't have a
did
gun, they
not
wouldn't be
think
there.
That nigga
Right,
was
period.
finna go to hit you. That's what it was, you know. Them niggas ain't think that nigga was finna let that shit off.
Listen, I
That's
never
what
said that.
I'm
I
saying.
said they thought he was a bitch.
Let
I,
that nigga
no,
go
no.
play.
I think the
That
contrary.
nigga said fuck around with
I
y'all
think the
nigga.
contrary.
Listen,
I
he
think the
is a
contrary.
bitch. That cracker
Hey,
is just a
We
killer.
gotta pull up the
Killers
video,
be
bro. Hold
bitches
up.
too, bro.
Right, exactly. And
Yeah,
they,
put
I
the
think,
video,
in my
He's a
opinion,
pussy nigga, killer
in my
pussy nigga.
opinion, the people looked at him as a threat. He was out there, like he said, he was careless with his gun. He had no
And
gun.
people saw him as a threat.
And he
They
saw
saw
him
him
as a
as a
threat.
life or death situation, bro.
He saw him as a threat. He was walking around carelessly trying to be a fucking militia,
Fake cop.
Goofy ass cracker,
a
bro.
fake cop type shit. And he
A
was
Zimmerman. A Zimmerman.
by himself, Zimmerman basically, by himself trying to tell people what to do. Back up. Hey, get away from there. No, don't throw no rocks.
Yeah, bro. Somebody
He
said, man,
fuck
get
with
your
people.
bitch ass from around here, bro.
Oh, yeah? No.
What? And then,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then somebody was like, man, what the fuck is
Back
wrong with
up.
this cracker?
Back up.
Like, yo, man, hey,
That's
yo,
what he was
somebody
doing.
snatch this nigga
That's
gun,
what
bro.
he was
He don't
doing.
know what the fuck he doing,
Exactly. That's what he was doing, bro.
bro. Right. I can
He was
imagine
doing
that.
that. Like, yo, back up, back up. And people see
And
him as
niggas
a
is still
threat.
on the march. We moving this way.
And so probably
This
people
cracker
trying to
tell
take it.
everybody
And
what
guess
to
what?
do.
Guess what?
They were trying to
when
take
your
a gun
emotions are
from
running
him.
that high,
They were trying to
you
take
ain't
a gun
thinking
from him.
logically when somebody points a gun at you. You
Right.
like, nigga, you think you gonna point a fucking gun
And
at
they
me,
snatched
bro?
your shit. And they snatched
Like, you
your
see
shit.
red. You see red.
And that's what happened. They
You see
snatched your
red.
shit. They fight. They snatched the
And
shit.
he let it off.
And he, you know what I'm
You
saying?
grab
And
my
they
shit, I'm
tussling.
let- bro,
And
you
now you let it
touch-
off.
whoa,
And now you
whoa.
let another nigga have it.
Nah, I'm letting
Because
that
one
shit
nigga
go.
hit you while you tussling with this nigga for the gun.
Yeah.
So you tussling with this thing for the gun. And This thing is a hero. He thinks you are a threat. And this guy's fighting you for a gun.
Right.
So he tries to come in with a skateboard and hit you too. Because you're tussling about to shoot this nigga.
Oh, you getting hit.
So
Everybody
now
getting hit.
you hit this nigga, then you hit this nigga too.
Hitting niggas.
But they're trying to stop you because you're the nigga with the gun trying to fight niggas.
Right, exactly.
That's
bro.
what really happened, though.
That's exact. I can't imagine it any other way. Why would
They was-
just random people
nobody's
try to attack this
Random
goofy ass
people, they
cracker for
wasn't
no
there to
reason?
fight nobody. A kid came with a skateboard. He wasn't trying to fight nobody. He just saw this guy fighting with somebody, and this guy has a gun, and this guy is fighting with him, trying to stop him with his gun.
Right.
So another random person says, "Yo, chill, nigga," and hits him,
Yeah.
and trying to stop the
Buddy
threat.
Buddy
He is a threat. He has a
Buddy
gun.
Squeeze that shit.
Yeah.
Yam cuz that was holding.
Right, so nigga that was holding it got hit.
Bam,
That's
hit
what
this
happened,
nigga right
dogs.
here, nigga. And whoever else.
That's
was
what
coming,
happened.
nigga,
And then
was
he tried to
hit.
run. Niggas start chasing him. After he bodied two niggas,
And
niggas
if
start
he was
chasing
really
him.
about this, so why you ain't turn around and empty that shit?
So yeah, you saying the
why you ain't
logical
just turn
thing?
around and since everybody chase you, got a whole crowd. Why you ain't turn around and empty it?
Right, the logical thing you
to
do,
get everybody back, make everybody
like
get
you
back.
said, why
You
the
could've
logical
killed
thing to do
everybody.
is
You
run
could've
away,
run
but
Like, y'all niggas
they
do
was
that.
chasing a nigga with a gun.
That's what I'm on, nigga.
So
Everybody
right, like you said, one the
everybody-
logical thing to do is
everybody-
to
Why
run
would
away.
everybody be chasing a nigga
They
with a
was
gun?
chasing a nigga with a gun after he
Exactly.
shot two niggas.
That's
That's
that
because
goes
they
against
knew he
all
was a threat.
logic.
That's like
stupid.
heroes. They were heroes.
Bro, yeah.
They were trying to stop a threat. This nigga
white
shot people.
in alliance with the Black Lives Protest Matter.
They were heroes,
Black
yo.
Lives Matter protests
I
were
just-
fucking heroes, and this cracker is a murderer, and he's gonna fucking kill again, and hopefully he killed one of them, another white dude.
Somebody
for
need to
one
ride
of
on
them
that nigga like they
Hey,
do. on-
people understand
you know what
this
I'm
right
saying?
now.
Them niggas were heroes. They were trying to stop a threat.
Wait, understand this, dog. If somebody is shooting the AR-15 and you see them shoot two people, don't run. Don't chase them down.
Get the fuck away.
Don't
man.
chase
That's
him. You know
what I'm
why?
saying.
Because
But
if he turns around,
Somebody might want to be the hero to
listen,
save him.
if he
Who
turns
knows?
around and he only shot two people, he can shoot 20.
Bruh, guess what?
He can
Y'all
shoot
niggas is
28
pussy,
more
just say that.
times. Listen, he can shoot 28 more times, and the man can
If
hit
y'all
20
niggas
more
is
times,
scared,
dog.
if y'all niggas scared to die,
Yeah.
just say that.
So have a gun.
Yeah, but you're saying
Nigga,
logical
I got
shit
kids,
to
man.
logical
What the fuck,
people.
bro?
When your
You
emotions
scared
are
to die,
running
just say
high,
that.
nobody's listening or giving a
I
fuck
was
about
there
Like I
none of
said,
that
listen,
shit
I
I'm
was
saying,
there
bruh.
when the shot
If you're there and
that
you
nigga
see,
would've got his stupid ass shot
bro,
out
listen,
there, boy.
if you're there,
That nigga would've got
this
his
is
ass
how it happened.
flipped
Listen,
over.
listen.
That
One at a
nigga would've
time.
got his stupid ass
Okay.
shot.
let's say you're there for a
The
peaceful
fuck?
protest, so you don't got your fire like we always do, but let's say you did
Nah,
for
but
you're there
peaceful
for
or
a
not, I would've had
peaceful
my shit
protest.
out there.
You see this nigga trying to stop y'all from doing your peaceful protest,
I'm
and
not
then this
fighting
dude,
with that,
listen,
y'all.
no, this dude, he pushes him and says, "Get away from here, get away from the store." So him getting an altercation with the
Yeah,
gun.
but Mike, I know you
Nah,
got
no,
that
I'm
off.
just saying, it could be
If
a
you
random
don't got his
person.
yam- If you don't got his that
Bro,
fire, that
this
nigga's
what
not
Bro,
happened.
if I grab the barrel of that nigga shit
Right.
and I bust this, he done.
Right,
Fuck
but
you
let's say
mean?
you didn't have no
You
gun.
said you
Obviously,
didn't
you
have a
did.
gun.
I
Obviously,
didn't have a
they-
gun.
What are you on John Wick?
The person
Hold
who
on.
did it,
You
You
don't
got
think
think
hit.
that
I'm
John
out,
Wick's
you
move,
think I'm
my
out in
nigga?
the streets,
Did you
walk
just
around
think some John Wick?
hella people
This
and
nigga just
don't
did
have
some
no
John
gun?
Wick shit,
Every
my nigga.
time.
But
That's
that's the
what I'm
problem.
saying, bro.
It was
They
a
ain't
every
have
time.
no gun,
I don't have no
bro.
gun. That's it.
That's the
That's
problem.
just
Why
an
Why you
impossibility.
That's the
Fight
problem.
a
It was
nigga with a
supposed to
gun,
be a
bro.
peaceful protest. They
Yeah,
were
but even at a
unarmed.
peaceful protest,
Yeah, you have
So
to.
even at
listen,
church, I got
so
my
you
gun on me.
pressing me. He was unarmed. We're trying to paint the situation differently about you armed. Okay, you know you always strapped, nigga. Okay, so what?
Yeah,
That nigga who died wasn't.
right.
So we talking about that situation.
gotta be
If you was in that particular situation
Yeah.
and the nigga was pressing you, and for some reason you like, yo, back up off me, back
Yeah,
up off
no
me.
strap.
You had no strap, and he's pushing you with his gun. Little 17-year-old nigga thinking he's tougher than you and pushing you back because he got a gun in his
Yeah, I ain't
hand.
gonna front.
And
I'm
then
not
you
gonna fight
might
him
grab
for the
his
gun.
gun,
I'm not
nigga.
gonna fight
I'm
him
not
for the gun.
fighting for the gun.
I'm not fighting no nigga for the gun.
I'm not.
I'm not doing that.
Well,
I am
let's say you
not.
did.
I'm
Okay.
gonna back up
Not
a little
no-
bit, bro. I'm gonna back
if
up a
I
little
see
bit.
it-
I might back up, get in the crowd, and
If
hit
he's
that
close
nigga with the
enough to-
hardest rock.
If he's close enough
Like
for you to
something
grab
my
the
hand
gun,
size.
At that point in time,
Bust his
if
fucking
he's
head
close
open.
enough-
at that point in time, you start really thinking.
if
about
he's
it,
close
man.
enough
gotta
for you to
be
grab the
thinking
barrel,
about it. I'm always thinking.
some people
about
might grab it. What
I
you
can
mean?
understand. Yeah, you
me.
might be if somebody's like a
Not
real
me.
tough guy. And
He's
some-
pushing you with his
That's what I'm
gun.
saying. If a nigga
Like,
pushes
yo,
you with
get
a
off
gun,
me. And you might
I'm
grab him for
gonna
his
be
gun.
like, bro, what the fuck? I'm gonna back up. I am going to back up, and then I'm going to reposition myself in a where I can bust your fucking head open anonymously. When your ass get hit with
That's
that
what he
large
was out there
ass
wilding.
brick,
He was out there playing
That's
militia.
just flying
He was
from
pushing
away.
people.
that
pointing
nigga,
his
bro,
gun.
even if you do see me,
That
I'm
nigga
ducked
street
off
waving the
again.
whole block.
I'm finna duck off, nigga,
Street
because I already
see
know
that
you my
whole
What else
shit.
is on the plate? What else is on the plate, Ray?
Topics.
Hold on, before we go to the next plate, I would have bust his fucking head open with a rock.
Oh, you ain't know.
Period.
What would a gangster do? What would a gangster do?
I
would have hit that nigga with the plate.
What? I would have been abducted off somewhere, bro. Cuz would have thought everything was sweet. Yeah, get the fuck back. Get the fuck back and bitch. while he was over there with the police thinking they giving him water and shit, cuz would have got one sip of that water like this. Right when that nigga
I brought that shit up. I didn't know he was gonna talk about it for 30 minutes.
Right when cuz would have been like, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You got so many jerseys. I'm trying to pick.
They would have been out there.
We could go in.
Question: What's
you got?
somebody that you think that they trying to elevate as a smart person who we really don't think is that smart?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, right? Okay.
Let me explain.
Yay.
something to you.
Kanye West?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with the Kanye on that one. On the who else?
Now, Kanye,
I want to hear about this Elon
let
Musk.
me tell
thing.
you what. Let me tell you.
I don't
what.
know his name.
He got
A lot
workers.
of times,
What's buddy's name?
you can have a lot of money, right?
I say Dr. Fauci.
You can
nigga.
have a lot of money, right?
I say,
Even now, let's say you can have a lot of money, right? And you can commission
nigga
a
every
lot. You
time
can
says some
commission
bullshit.
things. You get what I'm saying? Like I could say, all right, I got $3 billion or something $1 billion, and I want to make a car. This nigga knows how to draw.
You hire
draw
the,
me some designs.
you hire the best people.
Draw me some designs real quick. Oh, this is ripping. He knows how to make the cars. You'll make this car real quick for me. You
Buy
know how to
it.
market. You know you can market the cars.
Right.
Market these cars for me. But we're gonna call it Tesla. And you know whose car it is? I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay everybody else, but it's my fucking car. I don't know how to make no car. I don't know how to make
Well,
no
that's
car.
how
I
the
got
best
money.
successful people
I got
do it.
ideas though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got ideas.
The most
So guess
successful
what?
people hire the best people in their
So
position.
guess what?
That's
Oh,
correct.
I want to make a rocket.
Right.
Wait a minute. Let's call who makes rockets. Who made the best rocket so far this year? Oh, this nigga. All right, come over here. Yo, I need this rocket with this.
Give me your design.
I need this. That.
Give me your this.
Because I want to do something called SpaceX. This is what I'm thinking about in my head. I'm thinking about SpaceX. So what can you do? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Get the fuck out of here. Come in here. What can you do? I'm thinking about some SpaceX shit. What can you do? Oh yeah, I like that. All right. Have it like 3 million. Make some shit real quick. Come talk to me and we're gonna talk later.
Prototype.
I don't think he's like a Tony Stark's where he's doing it himself. Where he's in the lab.
Right.
He's got the bread.
He's finessing it.
Yeah.
He
He's
just
not
got
a
the
genius
bread.
like that.
so he ain't
He's
no
got the
Steve
bread.
Jobs.
Nah, he not it. Nah, bro. And then I believe that he makes more money with his influence. Like right now, let's say
Social media and
let's
all
say
that
right now,
what you doing.
bomb, grab a. Let me not even say it. Let's say
Dogecoin,
Let's say
man.
this leaf is going on. Let's say Dogecoin, right? He could say I'm about to. He's like I'm about to put 10 million in here, right? I'm about to tweet. Yo, I'm walking my Dogecoin today. I'm walking my beautiful Doge today, and hold up his dog. Just understand that the market changes every single time when he does that.
Right.
No matter what. So if he puts his money in there, whether even if he puts $100 million, because what you have to understand
Cash
is
it
all
out.
these different coins, bro. No matter
That's
what,
really monopoly. You know
there's
the game.
one whale in there. The whale is the person that's called the person who owns the majority.
Right.
So like when they came out with something called Baby Dodge, and you know who the whale of that was? The nigga who owns Ethereum. That nigga came in that shit and that nigga made that. And next thing you know that they was like, damn, Baby Dodge is up 20%. What the fuck is going on?
And
Now
they
when you
cashed
see
out.
that as a consumer now, everybody's in here like, yo, we about to invest in Baby Dodge. Put 100. Put 100. Put 100. Put 100. You see it go up 22, 23%. And then after that, you see that shit tank down to 6%.
Yo, cash it
And
out.
you like, yo, and you know why? Then you end up seeing the news. So-and-so Vitalik pulled out 60 million out of Baby Dodge or sold 60 million shares of Baby Dodge. And you like, bruh, god damn, bruh. So these niggas are influential when it comes to these things, bro.
Right.
Elon Musk, if that they'll have something called, nigga, they got 5 different versions of Dogecoin. They got something called Flocky,
Right.
which is an Inu. Flocky Inu, which is a version of that little Doge, my nigga. And you'll see motherfucking Elon Musk post a little Viking hat that belongs to the logo of that.
Just to promote.
And when he posts that, oh, you just
subliminally.
see that shit.
Fly out.
You see that shit
Subliminally,
fly
yeah.
up all 10%. And guess what? Just know that nigga probably got like $1 million in that real quick. And when that shit fly up in that,
Cash
I
out.
done came up by 10 million. Because niggas don't understand how niggas be thinking the cryptocurrency shit is a joke. But you can cash out on very little money. You can put 1,000 and then it came up 20 and don't even realize that shit. You think that shit's a joke. Because if you bought something at 7 cents and next thing you know, that shit goes to $1.21, just know you done made $30,000. What the fuck you talking about out here? That's how much money you made. So a lot of times people be scared to get into projects. Something's at 9%, something's at 10 cents.
Yeah.
I understand when you don't want to put your money on nothing that's $100. I feel you. But let something be 10 cents and somebody say, yo, buy that. Nigga, what is it to put $100 on that? Right. Niggas is out here spending $100 on food, weed, all type of fucking that. What is it to invest $100?
Thanks.
What is it to invest $100?
Y'all niggas spending money on food?
If they knew how to do it.
What is it?
Most hood niggas don't know how to do it.
So what we're gonna
they
do
in
is
training, and most people trying to scam now.
So you know what we're gonna do is, so you see how we got this right here, and this don't cost no money right now.
What don't cost money?
Like I'm talking as far as we talking to you and you getting to hear us for free. There's gonna be certain times where we got stuff that we let
drop
you
some
get,
jewels on
and
niggas.
you're gonna have to drop bread for that though. Keep it 1,000 with you. That's just real. That's just real shit. So you gonna hear us talk right now. You can hear some funny shit, but sometimes there's gonna be some times where you want to hear some jewels get dropped. You might have to drop out like a ting. You see me? You could jump up in the Zoom, and we'll you know what I'm saying, you jump in the Zoom call. We'll put you on the game with certain shit. You pay some bread and you get lit. Nice. You'll make money because basically, I tell you right now, I got like at least a few years of investment. And
yeah, we're gonna have some other episodes, some other projects for that. We're gonna drop
juice. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that at a later time. But we got
another thing though. We talking about
this man right, Chester.
You don't have to start going door to door.
What's the question that you're not supposed to ask on the first date?
What you not supposed to ask?
Questions that you're not supposed to ask on the first date.
Wait, did everybody answer the question, or did this nigga just take 30 minutes to answer?
I just that was one.
Oh, what's the
he said it's all good.
Somebody smart.
That was like 4
How many bodies you got? Yeah, you think that's a little too much?
I ain't even gonna say no lie.
On the first date,
you can't ask anything about sex. You can only get into the sex. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can never say nothing about sex.
Wait, what was the question?
You can't talk about sex. You can talk
questions,
about it. You can't really be on
break it down.
What's the question that you're not supposed to ask on a first
questions
date?
You're not supposed to ask on a first date?
Right. Especially like you said, anything about sex.
Yeah, because you can fuck now.
How many bodies you got?
You can't really be on that.
Who's do paying? You could be
like who's paying?
Yeah. Do you do
like,
anal?
Yeah, say who's paying? Yeah, do you do anal? Like, bruh.
Oh shit.
Well, you can't do nothing sexual though. That's
you don't want to talk about no sexual shit, bro.
How much money you make?
But you definitely don't want to be talking about. No, you just don't want to talk about any type of. You don't want to ask any questions that seem like your ass having a problem.
Yeah, like you trying to. Yeah, man.
Creepy
What's
ass.
What's your favorite sex
motherfucker?
position?
Like, God,
you can't ask anything creepy.
Like how we out here at the first date and you talk about
yeah, how old is your mom? What? What is this nigga asking?
This is wild right now.
Now you gotta ask.
You ever had
how old is your mom?
Yeah, anything sexual.
Yeah, like, that's
on the first date, yeah, it's a wild.
And guess what? You see, if she starts talking about it now, then it's whatever. Then you know what's happening.
Nah, she can't ask me nothing about sexually either.
No, but let's say if she does.
That's nasty.
Let's say if she does, you already know what time it is. You gonna have to be.
That's
like,
nasty though.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck is?
You gotta let her be nasty. She can't tell you she nasty on the first date, my nigga.
That's another question. That's another question right there for y'all niggas. Let's say you go on your first date and she automatically
she about that life.
She's talking about the sex question.
She about that.
What
life.
is the question specifically?
She's trying to fuck.
She say to you.
Hell no.
She say to you,
you eat booty?
Nah.
You eat bodies?
I ain't getting into this shit today and then I'm leaving. I ain't getting into this shit today, baby. Then I'm out. This is some deep shit, baby. I gotta leave.
This nigga saying, why yes?
I don't know why you threw the curveball on him.
Bro, if she asks me that, bro, I'm thinking her breath smell like shit immediately. I'm out, bro. I'm out. She probably just ate some ass, nigga. No, you gonna come to this date?
Why yes, I eat bodies.
Bro, fuck out of here, bro.
What makes you
fuck out of here?
If she asks,
if you eat ass.
If I eat ass.
She like, I probably give some pussy. So you eat ass?
No, do you eat ass? What's the jouet?
No.
What's popping, nigga?
What's the jouet?
She trying to holler at you on the first date. She trying to fuck.
All right, so
kind of disgusting ass shit is that to ask? The fuck do you eat ass? No, bitch. The fuck? I'm out.
I'm
just
saying,
like,
Yo, what's next on the plate?
On the first date, though, nigga.
Right now.
You the next plate, nigga? You gonna ask that every 10 seconds? What's next on the plate? Nigga, eat.
This nigga hungry over
Feast,
there.
nigga.
Plate, nigga.
You better feast on this motherfucker. Talk about next.
Listen, it's very different right now in America and in the world.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
It's very different out here.
Oh.
Don't you think it's very different?
it always gets different, but it's really
like,
the same.
No, but right at this moment in time.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me tell you what's very sacred to certain people.
Yes.
Comic books. And listen, comic books and like superheroes.
You talking about like unlimited, limited edition shit?
Let's say like Batman, Superman, The Flash. You get what I'm saying?
You said comic books.
Yeah.
You mean like?
Let me say those characters from the comic books.
Okay.
Superheroes, right?
Okay. Yes.
So when you have a superhero and he's kissing a man.
Oh shit! We're back.
We going back to that.
What the fuck, man?
We have to go back to it. No, so I'm trying to figure out. This is the thing. What's happening with this? What are we gonna do?
It's just a normalization. We know what's happening.
Is the world coming to an end? Or
you can't say that, bro. There's different people in the world, bro. Bro, that's like having a Superman with one arm. You're like, bro. Bro, Superman coming to an end. He got one arm now, bro. What is this bullshit? He's supposed to have two.
I mean, that's not politically what you're supposed to say.
At one point in time,
I know what you're saying.
People didn't think albinos was supposed to be walking around, and then them niggas was regular, bro.
Wow! How did we do that?
No,
yo, apple juice.
At one point in time, people thought they were like cursed or something, and they ain't supposed to be alive.
That nigga said albinos. I'm
all
dead.
type of stuff like that, bro. And then eventually, we got information from science and realized something
that they're
safe. We're not as stupid anymore, right? So that's what happened.
Level it out.
Eventually, we realized that it's just people, and they like, bro, because you know they have like dogs that be
people
fucking
just
other
like us.
dogs. That's our males. Like, it's not like I don't know what it is, bro. We just basically be doing different shit, bro. We got cows that eat meat, nigga. I seen one. Cows eat meat, nigga. Deers eat meat. Stop believing what these white people told you. It's bullshit. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. Cows eat meat.
You want to know the biggest secret?
Oh my god. Well, go ahead.
You want to know?
What is that?
All right.
I mean, I don't think it's a secret that you about to tell the world. And
It
shit.
better not be a whisper.
Nah. So you see when Christopher Christopher Columbus came here, right? You know what he found?
Carnival,
A
bitch.
microphone.
Black people.
Us right here.
Yeah.
Nigga.
And we are the Indians. Do you know that?
Niggas is everywhere.
No, niggas is the Indians. And do you know what the Indians that you see in the regular ones right now, the little Chinese looking ones?
Mixed with black and
It's
white.
just black people mixed with the Chinese settlers that came after, and they called them the Hollywood Indians. I don't even know if I should have told y'all that. Don't kill me.
Hollywood Indians.
Inform the world. What the fuck you talking about?
Drop these
real
gems.
shit.
The indigenous.
So listen, right now
indigenous,
you see that the so-called red man.
the indigenous people that were originally there, naturally people were just,
was us.
yeah.
Like we've been here a long time ago.
Right.
Like
All type of different-
like 1,000%. Like
different-
if you look at all artwork from like say 1500 to the 1800s, even in Europe, you see black royalty, you see black aristocrats and black this and black that and
Who were they?
paintings of black. What do you mean, dog? You look that shit up, bro. I don't have time to be doing that shit here.
Yeah, you do, nigga. You bringing this shit up? You better make some time.
Bro, let me tell you
The
something,
fuck?
man. Pull up
I'm
that
trying
shit.
to figure out what the fuck you talking about. Nah, nigga, I don't got time to
You
let you
pull
know
up
what the
that
fuck I'm
clock.
talking about. The
Pull up
fuck?
that clock.
Hey,
All right,
we
just
good?
So let me
so
ask
listen,
you,
you
what's
see the Dark Ages, right?
Okay.
In the Dark Ages, right? There were people that looked like us
Yes, dark.
that went into Europe and cleaned up the place. Taught people how to bathe. Taught people how to wash up themselves. Taught people how to read.
Oh, finna stink up the
Taught
place.
people how to write.
Come on, the Moors done
Taught people how to write. You know what I'm saying? So like, with that being said,
it's known that black scholars
we had
would travel the world for a long
we were
time
mathematicians and
and gave knowledge across the world.
master sailors. So like, even right now, they'll tell you right now that Christopher Columbus,
Even at the
people
pyramids,
the
those are
people that-
people who already had the blueprints from one place, traveled and knew the blueprints, how to build pyramids.
The people that were on the boat that showed Christopher Columbus how to get here were black people that were sailing and that already been sailed. People, you cannot think that at one point in time somebody sailed over here and he sailed here and found people here.
No, he found
You
about.
can't doubt black. He found black people over here.
Bro, see, that's that hubris of white
Easy.
people again, bro. Niggas want us to believe that he just came over here and just
And
found a whole
this
new
is the thing.
Yeah.
earth
So you see
that
that-
nobody
It was
ain't
new
never
to them
seen.
because they never knew what
what's
was over
happening
They
here.
is-
seen niggas here.
So what's
It
happening?
was new
is-
to them because they ain't know
They
what was over
seen
there.
niggas
so you see
here.
this slavery thing? It's misconstrued. It's not that people weren't in slavery. There was nobody getting. There was no boats of people getting taken.
They
from
did
here
massacre
over
a lot
here.
of people here first.
Well,
and
what
that's
it
when
was
they
is
brought
when they
people.
came here, they were trying to enslave the black
They
people
had
that were
that
already here.
fire.
And they
what happened was
massacred
were
them.
doing-
They
there
was
a lot-
fighting.
There were a lot of trickery going on. There was a lot of black people that had owned people, and were, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, all right, we're going to sell these people to you, thinking that it's going to be the same type of slavery that I have, because guess what? You're not necessarily a slave, you're a servant. So you can work, you can do what you want to do. I'm going to pay you bread. You live here, you work for me. So you kind of like my slave. You can get married. I'm not going to hit you. You can do whatever you want, but you just work for me and you are mine. But you can do whatever you want and you're not getting hit. You got to get married. You can and even if you want to cut, you could possibly cut too if you know what I'm saying? You can cut too. You really can cut, but you kind of belong to me. So when you have the European them come in the mix now, they're like, yo, check me out, man. I'm trying to buy some of your people that you have. And when you buy them now, you treat them like shit. You hitting them. You slashing them up. You this and that, and you changing up their religion.
Bro, you talking about, it's almost like a
that's
big
what's
boss.
going on.
Basically,
Man,
that's what
I don't
really
give a
went
fuck.
on.
One slave's another same slave. I don't give a fuck.
No,
What-
bro, that's
nigga,
a
you
lie.
go
I want
home,
you guys to
nigga.
look. I want you guys
You
to look
can't
up.
marry,
I want you guys
nigga?
to look up the
The fuck is you
California
talking
man,
about,
bro? Hold on.
The California man,
That
bro.
means you
they
can't
had
have
a nigga-
kids. You can't have a life.
Dog, in
No,
California,
you
bro, they
can.
said that whole
You were
tribe,
able to do that around
black as fuck. Now this ain't no coming on, and that's they predated what's the name? They predated Columbus, bro. When you look up the time they predated Columbus, how they was black as fuck and they predated Columbus. And they say that they slave ships came over here. So how?
Right.
Come
Yeah, I
on,
mean,
man. They don't want to hear about none of that. Niggas been sailed here. Niggas been all throughout the South of Americas. They came over here and slaved the people that they saw.
Facts.
They slaved the people that they saw. They didn't find nothing over here. They didn't come find that Rosclaw or nothing. That's all.
Did y'all
it
hear
is.
this shit about this one dude? I don't know if he was a doctor, rapper dude, or one of them dudes who act like they're hella philosophical and shit right there. But this nigga was saying how young Dolph died, right? He was saying you should celebrate that. He said when you come into Earth, people are sad.
You talking about Charleston White?
Whatever the fuck his name was, that shit made sense to you? How when you come into Earth, that's when we should cry for you because you've been entered some bullshit.
That's what God
And then when
said.
you die and leave, we should celebrate you.
Okay.
But I'm saying, what if
So
you
he
got
said-
what if you got aborted?
It says that
You
in the-
feel me?
it says that in the
What if you
Bible,
died
bro.
at 5 years old because somebody hit you with a car or some shit?
Hold
You
on.
celebrating that
Listen,
shit, my
listen.
nigga? That's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking
Jesus
heard.
said that.
I don't believe
That is the dumbest shit. You died at 5. Dolph dying is a celebration.
Listen,
He died before his
you're
time,
not, you're
bro.
not saying it in this. You're not understanding it in this
Who's saying
context.
that was the first time?
No,
You never know.
he's saying
Huh?
that what he was doing was repeating a Bible verse, bro. What the man is saying, what they're saying is, the life is pain and suffering and sin. Death is the end of suffering, right? People don't feel pain in death. You may feel pain to die, but after death,
You can make
do
it
not feel
logical
pain.
out of anything.
What I'm saying is that's what the relation.
Especially
That's
when
what
you
the
make
that's
Some
what
of
it
the,
meant
some of
in
the Bible shit is the craziest shit people say before they
What I'm
murder
saying
thousands
is,
of
what
people.
I'm saying
bro.
is, they're saying
They'll say that
a baby
Bible verse
is
and
born
kill
into
thousands
sin.
of people, bro.
All you're doing is you see a little cute thing born.
Okay,
you
so
know
when
that
you have your
eventually-
kids, did you celebrate or did you like, oh my
course,
god,
human
fuck,
nature
you're about
is-
to end this earth. You're so fucked, kid.
Human nature
You are
is to
done.
sin.
Congratulations, you got bills, bitch.
Human nature is to sin. You watch the baby be born, and you're gonna watch him grow up to be a fucking monster.
Yeah, but he says that nobody's gonna ever fucking do that shit. Nobody's gonna have a newborn child and be like,
You're
"Oh, I'm
created-
not celebrating this.
No.
You're fucked. Oh, this is so sad for you."
They don't-
Nobody.
They
Every
may not
first
mean. I don't
person
think they mean
having a
that
kid.
verbatim.
That's what he
I don't
mean.
think
That's
they
what he
mean
said.
I don't think they mean he's a fucking idiot. I don't think he understands context sometimes. But fucking Charleston White.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted to go build shock value and go opposite of what it can. You can make sense out of that, but you can't celebrate somebody dying before they should die, bro. That's
No, he's
I can
not
understand
saying
what
you
you're saying.
celebrate. He's not saying celebrate the way they died, which is what you're talking about.
No, you're
he's
saying-
celebrate the fact that
Bruh,
they are now
he
with
was-
God.
he was saying that, oh, you do that because they completed the
When
journey.
you come to Earth,
You completed
are
what
away
journey?
from God. They're saying that is
You completed the
what
journey.
you should be sad about.
How you complete the journey? That's what he was saying. He's saying if you died, you should celebrate it because that's what you live for, to complete the journey. Now that you're dead.
What if we don't all know, but
Well,
what
that's
if
part of
at that
God's
time
plan,
you go
essentially.
into God and you end up being in paradise?
No,
That's
but
what
he's
people
saying
think.
that's part of God's plan. Whatever happens is part of God's plan. So if you died, that was the end of God's journey for you, obviously, because death is final, and you went to your maker.
What he's saying is all the people should celebrate that you're gone.
He said, "Why?" He said,
No,
he
he's
said,
saying
who
that
taught us?
he's saying
he
we
said,
should not
who
be
taught
sad.
us-
He
He
said
said,
we
who
should
taught
not
us
be sad.
He said, who taught us to be sad when people die?
No, people say you
No.
should celebrate life when people die too. Though that is true, and not just mourn their death, but celebrate their life. That they had a good life, they did this, they did that.
No, but the biblical sense was to celebrate the fact that they are now in the embrace of God, because it says to be without the body is to be with God,
and that too.
right?
The better thing
So-
is that they're gonna be up there with God. So God bless them.
To be out of the flesh is to be with God, right? So you're celebrating the fact that this person is no longer in the flesh and he is now
no more
with God.
sufferings,
no
whatever.
more suffering.
Right.
Versus when a baby is coming into the world, you are now watching a new being that is going to now get into suffering. He's now gonna have to suffer the world. All the shit you went through, you have to do
You
that
have to
same
learn the
thing
heartaches
again,
of the
bro.
world.
That's
I mean, if you
sad.
believe life is
it's
suffering,
it's a
then,
joyous
yeah.
thing for you, not for them.
That's why some people look at it like that. Like, it's cruel to bring people into this world and know what they're gonna have to face.
Right.
Some people
Or like
do
if
look
you're
at it.
homeless and you bring a
That
baby
is
into
selfish
the
if
world
you ain't gonna give
to
them the
suffer into
opportunity.
the way that your lifestyle is, and they live in a tent with you.
Right,
and this
we
and
have a
that.
proper
It's
lifestyle.
like,
to give
holy
them.
fuck, man, damn.
Wait, do we got a lighter topic to end with? Because that shit was
Yeah, what's
kinda
next on
tough.
the plate?
Crazy shit.
That was something light. 'Cause
All
we
right, what
to
about
wrap.
something that's taboo that we think should be normalized?
Talking about weed?
I don't know. I don't know.
That shit ain't fully normalized yet, but hell yeah.
But this is getting there. This is
Couples
getting
that
there.
are together but live in separate places.
It's still taboo because even though it's getting there, it's still looked at as a
Still
thing.
kinda
You
taboo.
feel me? Like,
Couples
oh,
with their own
he's
spots.
slower. Or he
It's not
might
like
not be
a
able
cigarette.
to.
Anybody can smoke a
He's
cigarette.
not going to be as
anywhere.
accurate as a person who doesn't deal with that at all. He might be
Right.
more accurate. He might be more focused.
Anybody
Nigga,
can smoke
what
a
you talking
cigarette
about?
though, right? But it's not
Taboo
really.
that should be normalized.
So weed is kind of still one of those topics, definitely.
Nah, but how y'all feel about that though? Like it should be normalized that couples they can be together but have different spots. Like they live in separate
Before
locations.
or after marriage?
That's kind of stupid though.
Nah, after marriage though.
That doesn't
Like
sound like.
what if you find someone you like and then you find out that you can't live with them? It's like damn, like I love the person but we can't cohabitate.
Actually, people do that.
Yeah, you gotta
OG
believe
couples.
that, bro.
I'm not. No, maybe
Well,
not
then
now.
leave them.
But you love the person.
That's not playing. Hey,
Maybe
Y'all
not
just
now.
can't live together, yo. Like
Maybe not now,
All y'all
but-
live just it can't match.
I would think maybe not nowadays, but OG couples used to do that. They will stay married,
My grandma and
but they
grandpa
might be
used to have different
separated,
rooms.
or they have different
One room
rooms.
and
Right.
this room.
My grandparents had that too. They had separate rooms. Well, I remember from when I
Yeah,
was
what
older.
it is with that
Separate rooms in the same
In the
house.
big
That
house, yeah,
situation right
separate
now,
rooms.
You
Now you
got
think
to
about
have
it, like,
to
hold
where a
up.
That's
man has
hilarious.
like a whole.
But they were
marriage
still together. They
where
were
he
married.
can
I guess they
sleep in
still-
No, the
the-
thing is, back then they respected the family relationship, so they kept it together and didn't just care about themselves and be like, "Fuck you, fuck the kids, whatever. I'm out of this shit." Back then, they cared about the whole family
The
being
unit.
a
Yeah.
unit.
Staying
You
together
feel me?
regardless.
Yeah. So no matter what we going through this bullshit, we gonna keep it in the house and make the world think everything
Yeah,
is
that's
regular.
straight. So you still right
Nowadays, niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. Whatever's
Yeah.
happening, I'm telling my friend. They telling their other friend. They talk about it on
Listen, that's
Facebook.
the last time.
Subs on Facebook.
Single.
No,
You
we
feel
ain't
me?
finished
Yeah.
with this one. We ain't finished this
Right,
one.
right.
So you saying that the thing that should be normalized is what?
I don't know. I was.
We were talking on his side. He's saying about being together but still having their own place.
Oh, okay,
we
okay,
were just
I
talking
did-
about his answer.
Okay,
I said
so
weed,
what-
and I said
what'd you
weed
think?
too.
I think what should be normal is when you're having a problem with your little
Talking louder and the mic should be normalized for everyone.
Again, the one on the
Let's say
on the
you're having a
collar.
problem
He
with one
need
of your,
that.
let's say you're having a problem with one of your little cats, them, right?
I better pull up
What should be normal is that she shouldn't really run and tell anybody about this problem. You feel me? She keep it.
That ain't never gonna be normal, sir.
In the mix. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, let's go in.
Women not talking to
That's going
other
in the
people
chat.
about shit.
That's going in the women chat off
Yo,
real.
What?
They'll broadcast it out because they already know they finna.
It's
this
normalized
nigga
for them to
got a
talk
bump on
about it.
his
That's
dick.
They
right.
already know they finna fuck with your ass again, bro.
That nigga got a bump on his dick.
He's still
Right?
fucking
Bro,
that
you know
nigga.
if you fuck a girl
You
good,
still
she telling
fucking
her
that
friends.
nigga?
You think she ain't telling about some other shit?
That's
She
all.
telling about everything, nigga.
So that's what you would want to be normalized? Okay. What you got?
You got something good? Nah, nigga, it's your turn. Nigga, we in the live.
I
nigga,
think I
go
already
ahead.
said what I
He
think.
trying to take
probably
30
regular-
minutes at the end, nigga. Yeah, you got 2 minutes, nigga. We got 2 minutes.
I said burn the split.
All I'm saying
I
is,
say
all I'm saying is,
took
we
my
need to
answer.
normalize hitting these
Nah, you
hoes
like
back.
this. I said it.
Don't put your hands on me. Hitting these hoes back has to be normalized.
Oh, my
Because if you
I
hit
knew
me,
you were gonna go there.
I'm gonna hit your ass back. Hitting old people need to be normalized. If your old ass hit me, I'm gonna hit your ass back.
Why are old people hitting you, bruh?
I'm telling you,
What? I
bro.
saw a nigga
Play on me.
get. I saw this old nnigga get jumped on the news the other
Alright,
day.
know what I'm saying?
And I
Saw
knew
old nigga
niggas,
get
bro.
jumped.
they was getting the
Stop playing
sob
with niggas,
story,
bro.
but something in me
Wait,
knew.
who jumps an old nigga?
They shouldn't have jumped. Okay, whatever. They beat him up.
It
But
happens.
They beat him up. Blah blah blah. But something tells me he was fucking with them kids. They were bikers.
They have to.
They were bikers riding their bikers,
Some
mopeds
old
and
people like that.
ATVs and shit like that. I don't think they just picked them randomly.
He
He
got
probably was like, "Hey,
disrespectful,
get out of here, little
yeah.
chumps, little
Yeah,
punks."
you little fucking.
Because
Yeah,
really, they'll
that's-
just drop your
Probably
ass
act
one
like he was
punch.
gonna hit one of them with the car or
Yeah,
some
they
shit.
beat his motherfucking
A
ass.
jump?
Yeah, he probably act like he
You
was
said
gonna
a
hit one
bunch
of
of
them with
shit.
the car, and that's why they fucked him up.
Oh, you hit him with a car.
But then
oh,
they
yeah.
say, "Oh, 60-year-old got beat up by," so it's a sob story. So that's why I understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
they left out the part where you hit him with a car.
Yeah, he probably did something to interrogate and
Antagonize them
antagonize
motherfuckers.
those kids to make them want to jump.
Bro,
in.
you know why I say that though? Carl was in Walmart the other day. An old
grumpy,
ass bitch
grumpy
gonna
old
try-
man. They
No,
be
it was a
grumpy old
bitch.
man.
Don't try to fucking
They be the
put her
worst.
cart, try to
Women.
put her cart in front of my shit. I'm like, excuse me, fuck you got going on, bitch? You don't see that? I'm right here. Oh,
She
yeah,
know
no,
what
but
she doing.
and move your shit.
No, she's doing.
She wanna, no, but nah, you ain't gonna, don't. This ain't finna rock me to sleep, bitch. Move your shit out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to escalate this shit because you old as fuck. But I'll push your shit out the way because it's very normal. This is a very simple shit. I'm in the line first. You not.
You know what time it is, man.
Get your motherfucking ass back. But she want to keep playing this game like she's gonna stay here, and I'm just gonna feel sorry for this
innocently
and just stay.
Oh,
in this
like when you trying to when you in that one lane and it's merging, and you got this one motherfucker beside you that was behind you, and he's trying to etch in to try to get in front of you, like bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, like I'm already.
Stay
but in that
you are not
situation,
winning this
I can't
shit, my
hit your
nigga.
car because I don't want to fuck up my car. In this situation, I can push her fucking car out the way, and I'm like trying gracefully to like listen. I'm not finna play this game with you. I've been waiting here.
You trying to merge,
and I'm
on
finna
that
go
nigga.
next. So like, it was like 2 people. I'm like 2 people back. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was a decent amount of people. It was like, yo, shorty, nah.
She
bro.
wanted you to just be like, okay, good.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, bro, even
She
if you
wanted
would
you
have
to be
asked,
a nice black boy.
no, but I'm saying it was a white lady. Even
yeah,
if you,
nice black boy.
even
nice
if you,
black boy.
even
nice
if you would have
bald
maybe
black
said
boy.
like, you think I'm, oh shit, I didn't even see you. Think I could I would have probably still said no. But I mean, it would
You
have been.
I mean, what if she had one item?
Damn,
my
that
nigga?
nigga dickhead.
What if she had one item?
He said, "Nah, I was still
That's not
Take your
cool,
one
bro.
item ass to the 20 or less aisle. 20 items or less aisle, bitch, because I'm in
That
a
nigga
regular
said, nah, I
aisle
still would have said no.
with a decent amount of groceries, nigga. And I'm trying to be in here, and I got my kids and shit. I'm like, yo, hold on, bitch.
Kids amplify.
My
everything,
kids
bro.
is wilding out in this. They not wilding out because they know, but they get
doing
antsy
kiddie
and
shit.
shit. And I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, and you trying to be on some bullshit. And I'm like, yo, listen, this lady will get pushed down in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I just finna back.
So
your
what
shit up.
happened? What happened?
Oh no, she had to move.
Oh.
Yeah, she wanted to move, and it was just like, yo, listen, it took a little bit of goddamn.
Did you have to like hit the car
No,
a little bit?
no. I had to do it like as if it would have got there, bro. I would have just been like, yo, oh, excuse me, and I would have just swung her shit around. She would have probably went all the way around with that bitch. And all. Bro, I would have slung your shit around, bitch. Get your ass around. Don't stop playing with bigger. Stop playing with bigger animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Black
so I was just
animal.
like, excuse me. No. Excuse me.
So he's saying normalize fucking up.
No.
people.
Checking their ass. And
Like
hitting bitches
anybody
back,
else.
Bro.
No discrimination. They regular.
We equal again.
We all equal.
We all equal. Little dogs you don't never see little dogs just picking on big ass ant like a bear.
Oh nah, you see that shit.
Nah, they know better.
They try to.
They might. But
They
that's
try
just
to-
Just enough to get away.
Yeah, and they know they're not gonna be nowhere near.
What you said, so
Keep it
Hold on,
simple.
brother, hold
Yeah.
on.
Well, what do we know? What should be normalized? Probably bitches stop playing hard to get with a nigga, wasting months of a nigga's life and your life. You feel me? Fuck this 3 months. You ain't gonna give a nigga sex. You know you fucking on the first night.
That's
If
part
not, maybe a week later. Ain't no point in making a
chase.
nigga wait 3 months when shit might not last for 2 months.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
But,
saying?
yo, I was talking about that shit earlier when I was saying like, do females make good niggas wait longer? You know what I'm saying? Than they should. Like in a way, like.
Do they make-
Everybody's pay the same price.
That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, I think we
that's a
full,
long
bruh.
ass
Oh, no,
topic.
I get it. My answer.
Oh yeah. Let him answer and we gonna ride.
Yeah. What's
My
my
bad.
taboo
See, I
that
was
you
quick,
think
though.
should normalize, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said we.
I think. Yeah, that's
Yeah, he
common
said-
though. That's
he went already. He showed this.
But
he went
no,
already.
when I was answering the question, I would put it out there like this is something that definitely could be obviously something taboo but should be normalized.
Okay.
But on a real sense, that's general. That's easily. But just along the lines of polygamy and all that, like having
This nigga
two
right
females.
here.
Like I saw an
Man,
article.
That nigga's gonna be hogging up all the bitches.
I
don't know
saw
if
an
that should be
article.
normalized.
Listen. I saw an article slash. It was a video really, but it was women talking. It was women talking. Okay. And the women were telling about how, you know, with nowadays with men, you know, you gotta understand that the man might have another woman that he might be having sex with and blah blah blah.
Bro.
So it should be
It's a hard one.
if
to
you
normalize,
can-
dog.
if you can
We've been trying
have a
for minute.
relationship with two females. Obviously, you can't have more than you can handle, depending on the person, the situation. But if you can have, like we were talking about the other day, you can fall in love with maybe two, maybe not more than two, but it's possible to love two women at one time. So if it's possible to love possibly two women at one time, then maybe it's possible to be in a relationship with two women at one time. And it has happened a lot more often than we know. It's happened very generally. Everybody has a side bitch. So what does that mean? Everybody has more than one female.
Niggas
So
don't love that other bitch.
it's kind of not normalized. It's kind of taboo to say, you cheating, blah, blah. But in a sense, if it was kind of normalized, you could see how, because it is more generally, that's how it is now. Like everybody, you want to call it, it's just labels. That's my girl and this is my side bitch. And why? Because you met her first and now you met this one, so now she's your side bitch. But really and truly, you have two girls that you like or you fucking with. And, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're throwing down, my guy.
Yeah, see that right
So
there
you
is
got you might
ancient.
end up having a relationship, and it's not just a one night stand. You might have a chick that you really fuck with, and
You gotta
that's,
be in touch with
instead
the
of calling her
pheromones.
the side chick, that might be just your other show that you fuck with. That's just your.
See, that's an
It's just
ancient.
Boy,
thing.
your
labels.
ass might have to get a
Yeah,
piece
you
of the
know-
purple
you
shaped
know-
heart,
you know that's
eat a
an
piece of
ancient
that, talk to your ancestors.
See, the thing is, that's the ancient thing, you know. Because what it is right now it's a problem.
but it's generalizing now, and that's why
but it
people don't get
never-
married
it
no
never
more
used
because they
to
have
be
more than
one.
one female.
It never used to
Okay,
be a
okay.
problem, bro. And then in certain religions, like, look, I used to know, I still know him right now. Shout out to Muhammad. He owns one of them Xfinity
I'm
stores.
starting to sweat.
He is allowed by his faith.
I'm going to wrap this shit
To
up.
have
Shit
more-
might
Of course,
be dying in
a lot
any
of
second.
religions.
He's Muslim. He can have a couple gals.
Might have
He
a
just,
side
but what
bitch.
he said, he kept it 100. He said, "Yo, you gotta be able to afford them."
Exactly.
But he
Whatever
said
you
if
can handle.
could, his girl would have to 100% understand.
See, now I'm about
Battery
to
might die
convert. See
soon,
that
so-
now? I'm about to
his
change,
girl-
start a new
like
religion.
His girl
What you
has,
mean? Muslim Solomon
Yo,
have
his
many
girl-
wives? They got 7 wives.
His girl has to
It's
understand.
whatever you can afford.
I am about to start a new religion called
Fuck y'all, dog.
Muslim. It's gonna be Muslim and Christian.
They about to say Muslim.
Basically, where your ass-
God.
Basically, nigga, whatever you can afford, you can hold down. If you can handle
Yeah,
two
yeah.
bitches equally,
If anybody wanna
3
come to the-
bitches, if you got
anybody
enough
wanna
money,
come-
if you did it, you can handle a stable of 5 bitches good, then you could do 5. If you got money like that, you can handle 5 bitches equally.
Yeah.
Like that's your 5 hoes.
If anybody want to come get inducted into
That
the
should be
Muslim
normalized, nigga,
religion,
right?
You need more.
Yeah.
Y'all agree with me? That should be normalized.
Mushroom.
Yeah,
All right, you full? You full?
the Muslim
I'm
religion.
full,
should
Battery
be-
man.
about to die, my
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah, yeah.
You full? You full?
Mushroom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, we feasted. We did
Normalize.
great.
Normalize it.
Normalize all that shit.
The Muslim.
What's on your plate podcast, episode 15. We was lit. We gonna get out of here before the battery dies or any of that bullshit.
Push shit. You already know.
Come
how
back
it
next
is.
week for episode 16. Episode 16.
Yeah.
Monday, 9 p.m. We out this
You
bitch.
bitch you.
It's crew love, baby. It's crew love.